Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a past, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rise just like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooter's gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a past, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a past, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one.
Yay!
Mega love shout out!
Hi! Dr. Phil in the house!
Where? Where? Where?
OMG, Internet Monster, looking at you last night.
What's this?
Internet Monster.
Mute the other side here. 1 second. I gotta delete. Mute the other side here.
OMG, Internet Monster, looking at you last night.
Oh, good.
What's this? Internet Monster.
Mute the other side. Done.
And then, your girlfriend, my goodness.
Which one?
She said in the chat, oh,
I
you
asked.
waiting,
This is
you
no.
waiting your boyfriend, huh? Boyfriend?
No comment.
Hi, Manag 8.
Very unusual not to have 3-time extrusions.
Extension for the start.
There you go. Oh, she's got Mr. Right Cup going.
Mm-hmm. Iced coffee.
who bad woman?
Yeah, Manag 8, bad movement.
Who's bad woman? Is she bad?
No, I'm not bad. Of course not. I'm not bad.
There you go. No comment. There's bad girls, there's bad boys. So there's
I don't understand why she's so much jelly.
who knows? Who knows?
Maybe darling, you give up promises.
I don't
Huh?
know. No,
You give up promises.
no, I don't promise. No,
That's good. Don't give promise to someone.
no, no, never.
Never.
Yeah,
Oh my God. Maybe she's in the background.
there's, I'm sure there's a few. So
But see, my StreamYard working now.
yeah, it's working great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I called up StreamYard and they said, "What? She owes how much? She hasn't paid her StreamYard bill."
One year I paid StreamYard.
Do you use the free version
No,
or do you pay for it
the $25.
a month?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Next time, use the free version because if you're only using, you get 20 hours free, and you can still get up to 6 people on the panel. So
Yeah, the 20 hours free. 20 hours free. But if you use 20 hours, it's pass.
you use more than 20 hours? Yeah, actually you do because you're usually on maybe
Mm.
5 nights a week. So that's 2 hours, 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, use double. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Oh, you did you? Oh, you put in. What's your worst date ever? Toxic guys or good guys? Pimp
Pimp versus SIMP.
versus
You know this one. You know that
red
one.
flag
Pimp
dating.
versus SIMP.
Red flags dating. You always
Red.
have the coolest subjects. Half of them I don't have no idea what you're talking about. That's, that's always good. Let's wait for a few more people to come in. What are we up to?
Oh, anyway, yes. Talk about uncut, not uncut last week. Yesterday.
Ah, cut versus uncut.
Yeah, cut or uncut yesterday. Happy. Shut up. Oh, shoot.
Who wants to be famous?
Yeah, and then I'm comment in the chat. Oh, if you like uncut, you like the same like imagine you eat like just imagine you eat banana with first skin. And then in the chat laughing.
You can pull back the foreskin.
Oh, imagine the banana, right? The banana. You eating the banana. Can I demonstrate?
You can demonstrate all you want. I'm okay with it.
And then, if not uncut, just imagine.
I'm not imagining. What else?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's imagining. It's so funny. Uh, hey, I had a question. So you live with 15 other women. How many of them are dating, married, single?
too many.
Huh?
Single.
Oh, they're all single?
Yeah.
There you go.
So, okay, make it 10. Just wait. Make it 10 the viewer. It's fun. You know, I have dancer last night.
That would I gotta watch that. That's gonna be good. I'm trying to get there's this dancer on TikTok. She doesn't have YouTube,
Mhm.
so I'm trying to get her to come onto my live stream to dance. Sean Williams, mega love shout out. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Sean. My brother.
Hi,
He's
Sean.
growing. He's growing very fast. He's at 8.05, so 8,000 over 50. So
Oh,
that's a
anyway,
good line.
Pumina, Pumina send me request on Messenger, Facebook.
Rain for your lawn. Why is it dry? It's weird. Weird weather. Sometimes weird weather. Sometimes you get tornadoes, drought, heavy rain, just like everywhere else in the world. So it's okay.
Did you experience about tornado?
Not really. Just high winds. In Ontario, there's very rare. You get tornadoes, super high winds, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but very rare. Would not want to. Oh, because in the U.S. they have Tornado Alley. There's a lot of states that the tornado season. There's lots of tornadoes.
Mm-hmm.
Scary. I've seen a lot of tornadoes destroy things. Very, very scary. Sounds like a freight train, but yeah.
Where's your ghost follower?
Mm. I don't know. When they come in, block, block.
I just two black.
I was yesterday. Did you have to block anybody yesterday?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I did.
How many? Two?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, two. One boy and one girl.
Were they fighting?
No, the one is trolling me. The one is accusing me about you. You are my boyfriend. My goodness.
Not true. Not true. We need Joe and Fumina. Yeah, Joe's getting addicted. Fumina, that's later.
Kevin. Isis, Sanico. Hi, Kevin.
Ah, Aces.
Wow.
Oh, Big Kevin Media, Mega Love shout out. How are you?
Yeah, Big Kevin is from USA.
Couple.
Uh-uh.
It's always the safe guess. People speak English because Canada has 37.5 million. The US has over 350 million people. So 10 times as many people. So if they speak English, there's a good chance they're from the US. Could be from the
Yeah.
UK, Australia, New Zealand, like that, but usually or Canada.
My top viewers is USA.
Makes sense.
USA, and then second, United Kingdom. Third, Canada. And then,
Really?
yeah. And then Australia. Yeah, Australia. Four.
Oh, okay. For
Mm.
me, it was surprising because it mine was Philippines, then USA, then Canada. Now India, because they speak English in it. So India, and
Yeah,
then
I have India
India.
also.
Lots of people from India. There you go.
Hi, Joe.
Who was requesting Joe? What was it? There it is. Manel Gate. Hello, Honey, Co, and Darren, and yes, Monica. I am here. She's in the BGBG. There you go. Joe says, "Love you, HKs." There you go. Joe's dating. Joe's dating Honeyco, not me. Everybody's accusing me of dating Honeyco. No, she's a good friend.
Yeah,
Right,
I don't
brother?
understand. I don't understand your girls thinking, thinking I'm dating with you. My goodness.
I don't know. I don't understand. The girls think they're dating with me without even asking or telling me.
OMG, maybe you give a promises. Yeah, maybe you said, "Oh, I like you," and then the girls, "Oh, Darren like me," so we now boyfriend and girlfriend. My goodness.
Man, okay, what kind of love is that, Joe? That's a good question. I don't make any promises. See, if they're friends, I tell them
Really?
they're friends. That's it.
And then why the girl too much obsessed to you?
I don't know. Why are the guys obsessed with you?
I don't know also.
Same thing. There's Joe changing it up. I want to interview some girl because girls know how to please girls. So it'd be interesting if they ever try. Even though they're straight, it'd be interesting if a girl meets two girls meet that are straight. Just to see, that'd be interesting. So many upcoming online marriages. I would never marry someone unless I met them in person. No way.
Manang 8, I'm not going online marriage.
Yeah, okay, for change, I guess. Change teams. So definitely change, I guess. It's too funny. It's too funny. So how are we doing for numbers? Because we're getting
Number 7.
that's not bad.
Yeah. I get 15 people in the chat last night, and then Kogis dancing dancing in my stream.
That's awesome. I think that's great.
Yeah, because he's drunk. That's why.
I was at an event on Tuesday night, and then after they were promoting a dance studio run by a Filipino. Never seen
OMG, so my favorite is 6 9.
Yeah, so it was good. So dance studio, and there's a Filipino had this dance studio. It's really successful. So he's always looking for new clients. So he said, "Oh, come up and dance." So a whole bunch of ladies and I went up and danced a little bit.
Number 8, my favorite. Your favorite number 8, Malaki.
Mine's 69. No comment.
Me too. I like 6 9 96. It's fun.
So it's all good. Ah, that's too funny. No, I think that's great that you did a live stream anywhere. Anyways, did you make sure you had a co-host before you went live, or you just came up?
Just simple.
Good. Good, 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 good.
One day you sleeping.
Just relaxed. I ran out to shopping, so I was resting a little bit in the afternoon. Then ran out to go shopping.
Yeah,
Then
bro, 6'9" is the great number.
see, everybody agrees. You can't
Yeah,
go
so 6'9".
wrong.
Oh, the next day I put honeycomb 16.
change, change your name of your channel. Honeycomb 69.
No, maybe.
Honeycomb's fine. Simple, 2 words. No problem.
No problem.
Okay, it's 21 minutes into it. Should we get into the topics?
Yeah, in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes YouTube crazy. Drop the numbers, drop the views, drop everything.
Why did you just say drop everything?
No, I mean subscriber drop. Sometimes drop and up and down. Boy, love the way it's love so genuine. I thank you, Joe.
That's why she loves you. She's single.
Hello,
She's
boy,
single.
look in the house.
Joe, she's single. Hey, Luke, make a love shout out.
Single, not available.
Come on. For another girl? Why not? Try it. You might like
Uh-huh.
it. 69. Let me know after.
I like banana. Darren, I like banana. My goodness.
Yeah, but you like banana with foreskin. It confused me.
Without foreskin, of course.
Cut. She likes banana cut.
Of course, God.
Yeah, Joe's single. There you go.
I'm a single too. How are you? How are you?
Yeah, all these,
You
uh, all
look
these,
so baby.
all these single Filipina. This is gold mine for guys. Single hosts, single chatters. I'm not single.
Single.
I'm not
Yeah, I
single.
know you're not single. Too many girlfriends.
Not single. No, friends
Yeah.
that are girls. There's a difference.
Or you have friends with.
I'm straight though, but if you
I
like, I can
think.
marry
Okay.
you to come to Canada. There you go. There you go. Now you can come to Canada, Honeyco. You marry Joe. You're both single, and you're good to go.
Dito, but I
It's okay because they accept that here in Canada. There you go. I don't know
no,
who I'm the best man
no.
with. Am I supposed to be the flower girl? And for who?
Are you a sponsor? Are you the one sponsor, Darren?
You don't need to sponsor. If you guys are married, you're good to go. Joe's offering to marry you. Go for it. I'll be since there's two women. I guess I can't be. I guess I have to be the flower girl, the maid of honor.
OMG, I never tried to kiss same girl. My goodness.
I'm doing great, Luke. Mega love shout out. Joe, Bible
Darren is better.
belt. Up. I I watch online mass, but now that's back every Sunday. I watch mass. through the
Mm.
pandemic. So it's good. I prayed for everybody out there. It's all good. Both brides wearing white. I think that would be cool.
Hi, Vicky. Good morning, Vicky.
Big E, free speech. The amazing honeycomb.
I invite Big E praise pits.
That's awesome. I wait for Phil and Janet. Worst date ever. You probably have a lot. There's so many that people have told me. I got so many to share.
Come on, Big E, come up. Come on.
Uh, yeah, Big E's cool. Big E. Biggie, Biggie, Biggie. Big E. Oh, yeah. Darren can't sleep. No, I can't sleep. I try, but it's too busy. It's between, maybe I might get some sleep between
Mm.
2 and 7 a.m. maybe.
To airport this way. Ah, okay. You're going. Um, okay, take care.
Oh, Biggie heading to the airport. That's why up this early. Oh,
We
where?
are going. Darren going back to Philippines. Big E going back to Philippines.
January. Is Biggie going to the Philippines now?
Yeah, from Singapore.
Ah, okay. So yeah, it's 5:27 a.m.
Singapore to Philippines.
Yeah,
Wait.
Singapore is beautiful. I haven't been to Singapore. That's one of my places to go. I hear it's expensive, but it looks nice.
Come on, Big E. Just say hi. Come up on my panel and say hi.
Say hello.
Say
It's
hello to Honeycomb.
me I'm looking for. Absolutely. So,
What?
it's so nice. And between this, I think I'm live tonight. Yeah, I'm live tonight. So after
What?
7 o'clock,
What
usually.
time?
So when we
There we
do
go.
2 hours here, it's 5 o'clock here,
This
2 hours.
boy in the house. My
We
goodness.
have an hour.
Hello, Honeycomb.
Hi, honey cow.
Ah,
Yay! Victory!
And how are you?
I'm
I've been on her
great.
show for like 3 years.
What?
I haven't been on her show for 3 years. It's been about 2.5, 3 years.
Honey Co's had this channel for 2.5, 3 years.
mhm.
Oh,
Mhm.
smokes!
I was on her first. I was on her very first show.
That's cool.
Yep.
Have you had a channel for that long as well, Victory?
I had a channel and I stopped doing it for a couple years.
Yeah,
Honeyco and I met in person. We spent about a week together in Jeddah, and then I encouraged her to do her show
I
when I
think.
met
It's, yeah, I think it's cool.
her.
I
Yeah.
think
That was the well. I mean, she's come a long way. She's now like the queen and the legend of YouTube. So
No, I'm not queen of YouTube.
yeah, you've outlasted everybody.
Mhm. Has she stayed consistent? Have you followed her consistently?
No, because I got off YouTube for a while and I just wasn't paying much attention to it. But the first the first few months, I mean, she really had a hard time talking to anybody. She was very shy, I guess you could say. But she's look at her titles, raw dogging it and positions and all this stuff. I mean, the most provocative titles in the whole genre. So she's very funny girl.
Yeah, I think she's done great. Yeah, I think she's done great. I haven't known
Do
her
you
for that long.
do you have a channel also?
Yeah, I have 3. I started on May 13th of last year, 2021. And I've always wanted, because of the pandemic, it was boring. But so I joined other people's live streams. And they say, start your own channel, start your own channel. So I did. And then, so I did 28 days later, I had 1,030 subscribers. 40 days after that, so monetized. On my birthday, I did a charity live stream for the Philippines, started my second channel. Then on my anniversary of this year, I did a third channel. So, but I have background in journalism, so I should have done it a long time ago. But
So you must be enjoying it if you're getting have that many channels, right?
yeah, I do. Yeah, it's tiring because it's a lot of work, but it's just time management. Ernest, thanks for the super chat. Yeah, so
Thank you, Arlene.
it's just time management, and don't take it overly seriously. Even though I have taken it seriously, it's I still do journalism as well for a magazine. I do events still, so I'm doing more events. So it kind of helps promote things.
Is that your business? You're a journalist by
Yeah,
profession?
yeah, yeah. So
Wow, you don't meet that very often on this YouTube. Most of the people here are unemployed and living in their mommy's basement.
that's true. Uh, but yeah, like I'm following people that are very successful. That's why I wanted to do YouTube. So I wanted to. Graham Stephan, he does kind of financial literacy, credit cards, all that. I worked in the credit card industry on contract and credit scores and building your credit scores. I found out there's too much people selling courses that weren't telling you the truth, and so that got me angry. So I wanted to do financial literacy for young people in high school, college, university. But of course, I have the hobbies in journalism, lifestyle journalism, so automotive and light travel, and so so I start that off first, and then I got hooked on charity. There's someone in the Philippines called Basil, the Hungry Syrian Wanderer, and I followed him for a couple of years. And I said, "Wow, I'd like to do that." So all the money he makes from AdSense, he gives back to the people in the Philippines. So that's one of my main channel will be focused on that, OFW jobs in Canada, and helping other people. A lot of people help me get monetized, so that's turning around helping them. Mike Wincombe, make love shout out.
Mike.
So,
I never monetized my channel.
Why?
Well, I was working, and then then COVID hit, and I don't know. I just didn't think I wanted. I just didn't feel like I wanted to do it. So
You
I
don't
just
need
never.
to. You don't need to if you're working. It should be a hobby for most people. But
That's
if
all it
you
was. Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, I had the hours. I had 18,000 hours, but I just didn't. I just never did it. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of being stupid, I guess. Mike Whitcomb's there. Hey, Mike Whitcomb. Yeah, you live in the attic because you're high, high, high. You're above the masses, Mike Whitcomb. You're at the highest. You're at the apex, the apogee. You're number one, the number one semi-troll in the history of YouTube. That's why we love you, man. Mike Whitcomb's a great guy.
I know him. I met him on Blessed Life channel. So I've known Mike for over a year now.
Well, I mean, you connected to the Philippines somehow? Or you are married to a Filipina? Or what is the connection?
No, because I divorced, so I was looking for a Filipina girlfriend. So I got connected to the Philippines.
You know
Yeah,
who you
agree.
should get? You know who you should get, Jared?
But
Honeyco. She's great in bed, and she's really wild, but she's a sweet person. You'll like it. Yeah, she's good, man. The only problem with Honeyco that I had, I mean, we had a great time, but she's only about up to my belly button, you know. She's about 4'5", and I'm over 6'6".
wow,
So
6'6", basketball player.
that meant she could do a lot of things from the standing position that most people couldn't. But yeah, I mean, literally, she's literally half the size. Yeah,
This is good, Victory, because she usually doesn't discuss these things, so it's good that you're here.
I know that she knows. She asked me to come up, and she knows how embarrassing I am.
We get the whole truth, nothing but the truth. The thing is, my girlfriend's probably watching, so
Well, just don't. Well,
so
you know how you deal with that, Darren? Just don't tell her, okay? Deny everything, and say, "Do you have any videos to prove it?" If she doesn't, just lie about it. I'm kidding everybody in the chat box. Don't go make videos against me about saying that. But no, Honeyco's awesome. She is the best. She's number one. She's also the most. She's the prettiest girl on YouTube. Honeyco's hot, hot, hot. Number one, the best, the sexiest, the prettiest, the best smile, the best attitude, the least phony, the least plastic. You can't get any better than Honeyco.
Least plastic?
Oh, some of them are plastic, man. You meet them in real life. I met them all, and it's like totally the opposite of what they portray on it.
Oh, see, Honeyco is dating now Joe in the chat. So Joe's a Filipina, so she's gonna marry Joe.
Oh, Honeyco's a bisexual. They like swinging both ways. She doesn't make
Why
any
not?
Why
not?
No, I
heard
don't
that comment earlier when I first started listening. And you're
Don't
absolutely
knock
right.
it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try it, honey.
You give them enough red horse, and they are all bisexuals, guaranteed. So,
San Miguel.
That's great. But anyway, have you met the girl that you yet, or have you been to the Philippines, or are you just getting started with that process?
No, let me see. I started online dating on a Filipino website in December of 2019, and I started YouTube. I was on YouTube in the chat, like everybody in panels, but then I started my channel on May 13th of 2021. But I had a girlfriend from online dating, and then I went to YouTube, and YouTube, my exposure. So you meet so many people on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, so that's the way it's gone that direction.
But you haven't been to the Philippines yet?
No, I was supposed to go March 2020, but that's when everything canceled. So I was lucky. I got a refund, which is good. And then I was supposed to go on June 8th, this past June 8th, and then my whole family got COVID. So Blue Cross wouldn't insure us. The health department wouldn't let us go, and I don't want to get people sick. So I just canceled again. So looks like it'll be next year. So we'll see. It's okay.
It wasn't worth coming up until just now because everything's closed or dead, and very few people were there for the last few years. Mm-hmm. In Singapore here, it's loaded with tourists. I mean, there's tons of people here in Singapore, but the Philippines hasn't really seen a stampede of people yet.
They're still making it a little bit difficult, because originally they in February sometime they would say, okay, if you're vaccinated, feel free to come in, no quarantine. Then they had this health pass thing on it, and it was a little confusing. So if they make it difficult, no one's going to travel.
Well, I just did the health pass yesterday because I'm flying back to the Philippines today, and it only took it's a 5-minute thing. It's really not that big of a deal as long as you have your vaccination and your booster.
That's good.
Just real quick. Even though I live there, you still have to do it. You still have to do it every single time you come back into the country, but it's not that big a deal. Before I came, I had to quarantine for 5 or 6 days. That was tough.
Yeah. It was funny. I had a friend that married a Filipina. He's met her multiple times, and so he got permission to go, all the documents, all the papers, but he had to quarantine. Same thing for 6 days or 7 days, whatever it is. And he found it a little bit difficult. Right? It's almost like jail, almost, because you can't leave your room. I don't think
you can't.
So they bring you food, stuff like that.
The last time you just push a button and they have a service that'll deliver you food from anywhere. But the last time I was quarantined, a woman broke her quarantine and they had a manhunt for her, a Filipino American. And then after they caught her 2 days later, they announced the end of all quarantines. So they made a big ordeal about arresting this woman, and then they just suddenly one day, okay, quarantines are over, no more quarantines.
Yeah.
Every,
Hey,
every
Mac
week
Mac.
changes.
Yeah, it's what's that? The science, right? Once they know more about the science and
Uh,
things change. But boy, that was changing a lot. Month to month. It's like, what's going to happen? You don't know, right?
I'm not sure science was the main driver for the change. I think they ran out of money and they needed to get people to come back. It was totally dead. I mean, sometimes I wouldn't see any foreigner for months at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
We're,
the building I lived in was all foreigners. It was 100%, and it was like a ghost town for 2 years. Nobody was there hardly. They all
wow.
left.
Well, I know for most countries, tourism is sometimes more than 50% of the GDP. And it's probably like that for the Phil. I don't know if it's like that for the Philippines, but it's a major income for countries. So to have,
It is.
they estimated one year when they were closed down, they lost tourism industry lost $4 trillion globally. That's a lot of money. A
I
lot of
did live.
airlines went bankrupt. A lot of hotels went bankrupt. A lot of restaurants went bankrupt because they thought it would be 2 months. It turned out to be 2 years. That's a long time.
Yeah,
Well,
also so many bankrupt here in
they
Saudi.
they they did. The whole thing was just a bunch of corruption. Okay, what happened was to keep the hotels from going bankrupt. That's when they did this quarantine thing for everybody, and the government paid for those quarantine hotels.
Mhm.
The OFWs coming back had to quarantine, even if they tested negative and were vaccinated, they still had to go to quarantine. And so they just had to borrow massive amounts of money to pay for that. And the Philippines was the third or fourth most dependent country in the world on tourism. Okay, so
Mhm.
yeah, it really affected it in a big way. But here in Singapore, I'll tell you, there's no evidence whatsoever of a loss of tourism because it's just the airports are packed and there's tourists everywhere here.
That's
So
great.
kind of back to normal. And you should come here if you're in Asia. This place is really quite an amazing, country.
Hmm.
It's a country, but it's just a city. It's just a country, city, state, all in one.
I know. It's so beautiful. That's what I heard.
It really is the best city I've probably ever been to, as far as just it's pristine. You won't find any trash, or you won't find it's the cleanest place I think I've seen. Uh,
Wow.
Travels.
Wow. Do you find it expensive?
It is definitely expensive. It's really. It depends though. Like if you use their public transportation, it's really cheap. They have subways and buses everywhere. It's very cheap. Um, if you like when you go out to eat or something, the food is very, very, and the hotels are really high.
It's like any big city, then, like New York, London, same thing. Tokyo.
Philippines isn't cheap either. If you go to Makati or Cebu, you're going to stay in a hotel or resort. It's about the same price, I guess, as here. If you go out to a province, it's a lot cheaper. Yeah, it's just like any other big city.
Yeah, super cool.
So what time you flight, Big E?
I'm leaving in just a minute. I only have maybe a few more minutes here. Even if you go to Jeddah or Cunico, don't think that's cheap. Those sky high, man. Those prices, but you can sneak her in. You can sneak her in the service entrance. I mean, I know all the little tricks. Service elevator, put a uniform on her, and keep the door unlocked.
Oh, maybe someone gossip again Darren channel, Big E.
Hey, full disclosure, man, I'm not going to lie anymore about this stuff. I'm let it all hang out. Philip Janik is there. How's it going, Philip?
He's funny. He's our local expert.
Philip Janik, coming to the Philippines to Baguio. He had a lot when he was a sex addict. Oh, wow. Did you get over that? I don't know if I'd want to be cured from that disease.
Your worst date.
How do you cure that? Is that like you take saltpeter, or exactly what is the cure for sex addiction?
I don't know. Good question. I think he's finished with it. I think he's just going to eventually get tired. I guess.
Honeyco, is that your hand on the? That's not your hand, is it? You didn't get tattoos, I hope.
That's only temporary, and it's not her hand. It's the radio station.
Okay,
Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. That's henna. So that's only temporary, right? They do that for all different occasions. Amazing.
Give Hi.
So, okay, I got like less than 3 minutes here before I have to go. So, what's the latest, Honeyco? What's the shocking new news from YouTube these days?
I don't know. I'm not update.
Just fake it. Tell us something.
Ay, someone, ay nako, Biggie. Someone obsessed to HK.
Everyone's been obsessed with HK in one time or another.
Someone obsessed to HK everywhere.
Yeah, being a public figure, being a good-looking girl. I can see that because other friends of mine, female, they have the same problem. Crazy guys.
Well, most of the people, they haven't. I mean, well, first of all, most of them won't show their face like you are. I show my face on my own show, but I don't do it at 5 o'clock in the morning here. I don't want to scare people, but most of the people couldn't get a woman with a fistful of $100 bills in the Tijuana whorehouse. Okay, so they live this fantasy life on YouTube, and then they get obsessed, but then they'll never go meet the girl. I mean, it's kind of a very
downer.
bizarre thing if you step back and think about it.
That's okay. It's safe and stuff like that. As long as they're polite, and I don't mind people, obviously subscribing to their dream girls or whatever stuff like that. But as long as they're polite, not creepy, and you know, showing things and stuff like that. But yeah, some people maybe don't have the confidence or the money to travel, or they're young or something like that. So
Well, a lot of them don't have the money to travel, but the point is, if you really are lonely, I guess the thing would be, if you know you can't travel, why not just try to find somebody locally?
yeah,
Even if you like, I mean, are you in Toronto, or where are you
yeah,
at in Canada? I mean,
Toronto,
Toronto's
yeah.
got 300,000 Filipinos, right? So if you really like Filipinos, you could find them in Toronto, or you could go anywhere in the States and find it. So I think in my mind, it's like, if you know you can't do it, get out of the fantasy world and just try to find a real person that's local. Yeah,
That's the ideal.
that's the ideal.
Yeah.
And we have people like Kanoy. I'm sure you know who Kanoy is. He lives in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
He found somebody there locally instead of always thinking about somebody off in a distant land. He found somebody right there in Toronto. Do you know Kanoy?
Yeah, I've heard of him. Don't know him that well.
Well, because he
Philippines. You know Rider, right, Darren?
Mm-hmm. He's been in the chat.
Uh-huh.
He was around since day one. He was always around, and then he couldn't go to the Philippines. He wanted to, and so he found somebody in Toronto. He's got a hard on for Filipinas, so he found one right there, right in his hometown.
Yeah, there is a lot. I didn't know there's 300,000. I knew there was over 250,000, so that makes sense. There's 300,000.
I'm rounding up. Anything over 251, I'm round to the next 15. But the point is, that's a pretty big number considering. I mean, Toronto's got what 3 or 4 million in the Greater Toronto area. I guess
6.5.
is it that high?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is
In the
amazing.
city itself, but it's the surrounding area includes 66.5. It's growing fast. They predict, I don't know, in maybe 10, I don't know, 10 years, it's over 8 million, 10 million people. It's it's a city that really doesn't market itself well, but it's very high tech, very multicultural, lots of theaters, stuff like that. But it's slowly getting expensive.
It's the
So
city that is the biggest city in the world that nobody knows anything about.
correct.
It's
Exactly.
also called Los Angeles North. I've heard a lot of different.
Yep. Hollywood North. Hollywood North.
Yeah, but the point is, it's a lot like Los Angeles. It's very diverse, and
Yeah.
you know, so I mean, I guess that's the point. If you know you're not going to be able to do it, there was so many times in my life I knew I couldn't make trips, and I couldn't afford it or whatever, and so you know, sometimes you just got to be honest with yourself and say, look, it ain't going to happen. So I might as well try a different tactic. But whatever, people do whatever they want.
What's good is Americans. We encourage Americans to come up here because you get, I don't know, 25% more on your money. You come here with American dollars, it goes a long way. That's why our film industry is doing so well.
Well, I've been to Canada. I don't know, probably more than 100 times in my life. I've
Wow.
been, yeah, for business purposes, and a lot of times I've been to Winnipeg and Montreal were the two main ones, but also um, Toronto and Vancouver. Where else was it? What's that one that's a very funny name that was in a song? Saskatchewan. What's that city again? Anyway,
Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Saskatoon. Yeah, that was another one.
Yeah.
But I love it there. Montreal is so fun, and I like being in Canada, but I don't like it in the winter. I'm not a good.
No
I
one
wouldn't.
likes it in the winter.
Well, I grew up in LA. So I wouldn't be able to. I don't think I could climatize to it coming from LA. And, you get kind of a warm weather guy.
Yeah. Your
Hey,
body.
have you ever
But
been to?
Filipinos managed to survive.
Oh, I know I could survive. I put enough furs on or something. But have you ever been in Winnipeg in the middle of winter? I have.
No, you don't go there in
Yeah,
the
tell me
winter.
about it. I was stuck there for about 2 weeks, and I thought I was gonna.
Die.
I thought I was gonna die. I mean, you're out on the street. It's minus 50 with wind chill, and it's like this can't be happening to me. Seriously, as bad as being in the Sahara Desert in the middle of July, but in the opposite way.
No, it's not good. You get frostbite. It's hard to breathe. You're crying because the cold air is like. Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, if you're in Montreal, like in, let's say, May
That
to
Montreal, it's
September,
province, Canada,
that's tough to
darling.
beat.
Sorry.
That a province.
Yeah, there's 10 provinces and 3 territories.
Oh,
So yeah.
Well, don't think Honeycomb province the way you think of province, because Winnipeg is a city, but it's in a province. They call it a province. It's like a state. You
Yes.
call a province the countryside out in the middle of nowhere. So it's kind of a different way you deal with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Canada's good. Canada's good.
Yeah, it's a friendly country.
Yeah.
It's very, how you say, it's like the 51st states. We're very close to America in many ways. Speak the same language, same cultures, same entertainment, same this, same that. So it's very similar because we were all English and at first until they separated to Canada, U.S. So it's all one people.
What's interesting about Canada, though, is if you go to Quebec, which is right, I mean, Toronto and Montreal are not that far apart,
No.
but they're totally different. totally different, even in the architecture and everything. It's just like a different country.
Yeah, Quebec is like Montreal is so historic. You
Yeah,
know,
it's very French, you know what I mean, and their whole approach. And then you could go on the other side; it's all much more the British side. So it's kind of fun to be just in such close proximity to have such a different culture between the two cities.
yeah, it's amazing because Toronto's very modern
Yeah,
and Montreal is very historic. But being in Montreal is amazing. Everybody speaks English. There's a lot of English in Montreal, even though it's a French city. It's very
yeah,
English, so you can have no
it's,
problems.
it is. It is. And all they have subtitles and everything. And every time I went to Montreal a lot more than I did Toronto, probably 10 to 1 on business because that's where certain factories I worked with were located there. So I know Montreal better, but yeah, everybody spoke English.
Yeah,
That's the business language, but they have to answer the phone bonjour by law. I think they have to do that. That's what they told me.
everything. The French lettering has to be bigger than the English. To
Yeah.
be the primary, and everything you have to attempt to speak French until they feel
An
sorry
attempt
for you.
after the first
Bonjour, comment ça?
Then the France.
So ban the French. You can't ban the French. It's such a endangered language. And it's funny, the French in Quebec. So Quebec is a province, a French province. Montreal, Quebec are cities. Now, what's interesting is the English conquered the French, but the French were here. Were in the Quebec first. We conquered the English, conquered them. But the thing is, it's such a English is a worldwide business language that their language is in jeopardy. Not only that, their French is old French. So when you go to Paris, it's more modern French, more slang. Whereas in Quebec, it's we call it Quebecois. It's more root French, very old. So people in Quebec find it difficult to understand people in France and vice versa. So it's quite interesting.
That is interesting. Hey, Cale Gerben, how are you doing? Um, we owe the French a lot though on our side because we wouldn't have won the War of 1812 without them.
Correct.
We wouldn't have won independence without them. So America has a special gratitude to, and that's why we went and bailed them out twice, World War II, because they bailed us out 100 years before that.
Yeah. World history is amazing for them, from the Spanish to the French conquerors to the English. They're all over the world. It's just interesting how the world is shaped.
Definitely, I mean, it's definitely interesting to see how Britain
It's
completely dominated the world at one point. You know, from India
19.
to Saudi Arabia, you name it, Israel. It was all part of the British Empire.
It's
That's right.
it's funny. It's true. It's funny. The 1812 was because not only the Native Indians helped us out as well
Burn
in
the
1812, but they burned down our Parliament building in Toronto. So the English went and burned down the White House, which wasn't white at the thing, but they painted it white after. So that's how it became the White House because they repainted it.
Painted the burn marks.
So yeah, so that's why they went down and burned the White House. So that's why they went there. Oh, it's funny.
Well, we became good buddies, but
gold.
just like we did with the Japanese after we torched them.
Yeah,
Good people can put little incidents like that behind.
yeah. That's our old grandparents. Leave it all behind. Just we're all more similar. We all want the same things. You know.
I hope so. I mean, I hope that those bad days are behind.
Yes.
So, Honeyco, how about there in Saudi? What's the situation there?
E. I live in
Boring people.
France, Vicky.
Saudi's boring as hell, man. It's the worst place. Saudi sucks. And
Yeah, don't say that. Yes, boring, Big E. Shut
oh my gosh, Saudi Arabia is like the worst place on planet Earth.
I assume you've been so.
Oh yeah, I was there with Honeycomb before, and I've been to Saudi. I don't know, 10 or 12 times.
Yeah.
I
Mm.
mean,
You
the
watch Saudi in the next 10 years, they're doing a lot of development business. They're trying to do free zones like they did in UAE. So they're trying to really, and they got money. So they're really going to try and turn it into a tourist destination. When I was in Expo, they're going to watch the next 10 years what's going to happen. It's going to be interesting. So they're going to throw a
they're
lot of
they're
money at it.
they're trying to do that, and they're trying to change the. But just a few years ago, as an example, you couldn't go to a restaurant with a girl, with a woman. You couldn't even married couples couldn't go. They changed that about 8 or 10 years ago, where they had a family section of a restaurant and a single man section of the restaurant, and you couldn't talk to a female in public. There were so many rules that you had to follow, or they would arrest you.
Mm.
So 10 years ago, before Honeycomb's time, even a married couple couldn't speak to each other in public.
Wow.
It was that crazy. So not exactly the funnest spot on the planet. There's other Middle Eastern countries that are a lot funner and more normal, like Doha and Abu Dhabi, Dubai. Bahrain is pretty open.
Yeah, Dubai is
You know,
open.
yeah, even Lebanon's pretty fun. Israel's fun. Jordan, but yeah, Saudi is like off the charts. Not fun.
Yeah, baby, not fun, boring.
And then if you want to meet somebody like a female, you got to sneak them in the service elevator, and you have to dress them up like a maid.
Right,
You know?
Mickey?
Mickey's in the
But
house. Make love shout out, Mickey. That's funny.
shy. Mickey, I'm shy. Oh,
Well, the cat's out of the bag now, so there's no point. And I did you a favor. I let the truth come out instead of. So now it can't get any worse after it gets out. See, the speculation is over. That's all people do is they speculate. So uh, we just end all speculation.
Give give them what the people want.
Absolutely. Service elevator max load is 45 kilos. Well, I'm in big trouble, Mickey, because I think one of my legs weighs that much alone.
45.
I don't think a service elevator would be that. It'd be probably 450 kilos. So
Probably.
it's a service elevator. It's meant to carry weight.
Maybe a dumb waiter would only be 45 kilos, but not a service elevator.
Uh, so is Victory? Do you still have a YouTube channel called Victory, or is that just your
I
YouTube?
have my channel. I've been doing shows lately, but I don't promote the channel at all. I don't go on any shows. I don't. This is the only show I've gone on in years because I don't care. But when I'm traveling like I am right now for work, I incorporate it. I go around, show stuff. But I had a big show before. Like we were on. It was COVID lockdowns, and I just got tired of it. Quite frankly, I just shut it down for a while.
Yeah.
But I built up the channel by traveling and doing vlogs, and then once that got stopped because of the lockdowns, I just got kind of tired of it all. And we did live streams for a month or two, and I just got sick of that too, and I just shut it down. But it's not called Victory; it's called Big E Free Speech. Big E Free Speech. No moderators and no blocks.
Yeah. Simple. Simple. Yeah. Yeah. I find it very
That's
interesting.
simple. That's why I think
Well,
I
people go
remember.
there, they get to say what they want. I get tired of all these free speech, these
I
heroes.
raised.
They block everybody right and left and want to censor every word out of everyone's mouth.
It's interesting if people can say what they want, kind of thing. You know, because people have opinions. You just gotta debate,
Mm-hmm.
friendly debate.
Thank you, Kale. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming on the show. Yeah, people. I would. That's what we want, though. Debate. All the people who are gun-toting, free speech, First Amendment types. It always goes away when you give them a wrench and they're blocking people for every comment they make. So yeah, free speech is the way to go. I don't know why people are afraid of it. I mean, especially even if someone's acting like a total asshole, I just let them go off, and they make a fool out of themselves. That most people can see that.
That's true. That's true because they'll just embarrass themselves. That's why we say people. Well, you
And
know.
then even on this show, the reason I stopped coming here 2 years ago was because she had people block. She was blocking. Her moderators were blocking everybody for everything. When you have a title like "What's your favorite position?" or "Do you like it? Do you spit or do you swallow?" I mean, that was her title the other day. You're not. I mean, you can't. You can't block everyone for being provocative when you have that kind of a show title.
No.
So,
Remember your show before Big E
which one?
about the dice?
I polled the audience. I probably had 70 or 80 people in the chat box at that time. I took polls, and, you know.
That's cool. I think polls are great. Just get a snapshot of who you have.
Well, if I did a sexual theme, every white guy would run out of the show on protest. But
Mm.
everyone that stayed, one time I did a show like that. There was probably 60 or 70 people watching, and then they all left and they all freaked out. They ran away, but all the Filipinas stayed. The whole panel was full of them talking about it. They didn't want to leave on that topic, but all the white knights, they had to leave. They were offended, and yeah, you're not going to offend these girls in real life. They like that type of. No one's telling Honeyco what title to put. That comes out of her own twisted little brain. Trust me.
OMG Big E, they don't like my title.
I,
They are
that's who you
pretending.
are. It's who you are in real life. I mean, if they don't like your title, they don't like you. That's what you are. Most of these people have massive sexual hangups. That's what you got to realize.
I'm surprised everybody's thinking it, but they're too afraid to say it.
Yeah.
Well, Honeyco's not afraid to say it. I mean, look at that. I mean, some of the titles even shock me, and I'm pretty out there on a limb. Where do you even get all those titles, Honeyco? I mean, how do you come up with it? How do you keep coming up with something new? Because you've done about 200 or 300 shows about stuff like that. Every day, there's another shock in store.
Of course, I use my brain. I use my brain.
I think it's fascinating. It's like, oh, what's the topic? Because she was doing one a day. It's like, oh, do more, at least 3, and so she's doing 4. So it spreads out the different topics. But it's the ones she picks is like, oh, that's interesting. So I think she's taking notes.
The only
No.
thing the only thing about her show, though, sometimes she'll do the title, but then she'll never once talk about what was in the title. The show that's one thing she does sometimes. Like, it doesn't come up in the show; it just goes into the comments. And it's like, I'd like to see Honeyco expound on her title once in a while. Give us a little bit of a diatribe about your own view on that particular topic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, Mickey. Pregnant and no money, only have rice. Yes, there you go, Honeyco. Write that one down.
No money, only have rice. My
Well,
God.
people used to blame me. They thought I was the one feeding her those titles, but
Not
then I
to.
didn't come around for a couple year and a half or so, and she kept doing it.
She did. I was looking for a video of her singing or something. I was looking. It's like, oh, look at all these titles. So,
Oh, look, Kel Gervin said Honeyco is sweet. I've never seen her be risque. Only a sweet girl with muscles. Kale, you have no idea that she is that person. She really is that way in real life. She's just putting a good smile on. She is a risque in real life.
but I think people in person, the persona they give, then in the bedroom is different, and that's okay. They're,
Wild. Darren Wild in the bedroom.
what?
she
Which that's probably you.
she
Probably
is
most
she
Filipina.
is wild
They
that
go,
way.
they can be themselves and live their dreams, and it doesn't matter anymore. So you don't have to be so conservative. Because in the Philippines, I heard is, they really don't want you to kiss in public, maybe hold hands or something like that, or hug. But then in the bedroom's totally different. So,
Well,
so
that's the part that's such a lie about the whole YouTube thing. As soon as you meet them in real life, you know, you're doing the nasty dance the first time you meet them every single time. I mean, it's not like the whole thing. They're sweet and innocent. It's just a bunch of BS. Okay, they know what they're doing, and there's an expectation with every one of them that you meet.
yes,
But
yes,
see, the people, you'll never hear the girls talk that way. It's the white knights who are there to save the girls, who the woman, the Filipina is so desperate she needs to be saved by the little boy in the basement. Okay, and that's always how it happens. It's never the girl. I've lived in the Philippines for years. Trust me, what people are talking, they have no idea what they're saying. None of these girls are sweet and innocent. They're very sexual. They're very liberated. They're very liberal when it comes to that issue.
Mhm.
Have
There you
you ever
go.
met a conservative girl, Honeyco, in the Philippines? I've never seen one. Certainly in Manila. No
But
way. Maybe in a
conservative.
maybe in a province, if it was a super young person, they still live with their parents. But when you move to the city, you can kiss that goodbye. They are wild.
I've only met one conservative person. Who's a good friend of mine. She hasn't kissed a boy or anything like that. So that's the one person I've met.
Sure, you can meet people like that have massive hangups or they have a religious connection, like there's some
Yeah.
kind of spiritual reason. But
Hi, Noni. Yeah.
you got to remember, in Manila is the contrast city of the world. You have a church on every corner, and right on across from the church, you have a short time hotel by the hour, literally every corner.
That's right.
If you took the MRT, I'm not even making this up, and the MRT in Manila, Honeyco knows this because she used to live in Manila. There is a Sogo hotel by the hour on literally every single stop. Okay,
Mhm.
so there's hundreds of short time hotels. So
What's the MRT? You pick someone from the MRT, then you go to hotel.
no,
The next-
you go and get them. You go to confession, and you go from confession at the church, and you walk directly. So
Why
now
you go?
you're absolved from all your sins, and then you go across the street to the short time and get some new sins that you can confess next week.
Hi, Sean.
That's too funny.
That's how. That's what you learn to love that part of the Philippines. Everything about the Philippines is one big contradiction. I like it that way. I like the girls there, So to me, it's not, But I know the real reality, but I don't have a problem with it. That's why I have so many female friends, though, because I accept them just being the way they are.
See, I told you. Everybody in the chat, no one believes me. I have female friends, but everybody says they're my girlfriends, and that's true. I have female friends, just like Big
That's
E.
Female
yeah,
friends, right, Darren?
that's what they
Female
told
friends.
me. That I had a harem. They call that. Frank said that, oh, he has a harem and he's got a mama son. No, I have a lot of female friends because I've lived there for years, and you just accumulate friends over the years. Hey, Sean Williams, nicest boy in the history of
I
YouTube.
know he's great. See, even you know Sean. Everybody knows Sean. See, I was brought up by my mother when my parents divorced, but they can call me mama's boy all they want. But that's why to have respect for women and all that. So I get along
Yeah,
with women a lot easier.
I do too. I get along with all of
So
them.
that's the way it is.
Philip Janet, can you grab their asses? Well, some of them might want you to grab it, but I never do
Not in
anything
public.
in public. I never do anything that they don't want me to do. Okay. They want you to take them in the room and bed down with them. They do. But to act a certain way in public and to be rude or disrespectful, I never do that. I don't look at people. I don't check them out. It just never works that way. But they want to go that route. You know, I don't want to disappoint them. Just kidding. Who am I to say no?
But I think they prefer. I think most of them prefer. They want one guy, long term, loyal. That's what they're looking for. I think.
Well, that's what they're looking for, but none of them are loyal.
You
I
think
mean,
you have loyal, Darren?
all these white guys think that these girls are loyal. They have most of them have Filipino boyfriends on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honeyco
agree with you, Victory.
told you that
They're big boyfriend.
they're banging all their local dudes while they're, getting to the Western Union from the guy. Sorry to disappoint anyone there, but if you think she's waiting for you for years while you just sitting there waiting, you're so sadly mistaken.
Disagree. Why you disagree,
Oh, you
Joe?
disagree? Well, you can disagree. It's okay.
No, there are good girls. It's just percentage. Maybe the people that Victory's met. Those are the people he meets. That's the circle he flies. I don't know, but there are a lot of province girls. Like some of my friends, I know a lot of my friends. Some of them are patient, but some of them are different. I know them really well, so it's good. But
Well, they're
I don't
not
know if
going
it's
to
50-50, or I don't know.
say it's about 99 to 1. It depends on it depends on where they live. Okay. Honeyco will tell you if you live in your province with your family watching you, you probably aren't going to do that. But if you live in the city in a boarding house, it's almost 100% guaranteed they're going to be that way. What do you think, Honeyco? What's 99%?
50%.
That's a conservative statement.
Joke lang.
Well, the way to solve that problem is just go meet them early. Don't make them wait forever.
Yeah,
That's
that's true.
don't have a girlfriend before you come.
Do you think?
Sorry, go ahead.
What?
I was going to say,
Don't have a girlfriend.
Go and meet a bunch of people before you decide that you have a girlfriend. What if you don't have I see these guys do this all the time. They show up and there's no chemistry and it's awkward. Just go meet a bunch of girls. Just say, hey, I'm going to meet 10 girls I met online, and on Monday I'm going to meet another one. And then the next week you decide which one is the best fit. And then you go from there. Don't be a super simp and be basically engaged before you ever met the person face to face. It's my
Yeah, that's what I've been telling people. That's why they don't
Yeah,
understand.
right,
Is
Darren.
LDR, you haven't met. Not a good idea. This is because all the guys that are going there, I guarantee. Well, you said 10. I think they're talking to 2 to 5. And when they're going to the Philippines, they're not just there to see you. That's why they always go to the airport. So they're not there just to see you, because you don't know until you meet with them if they're sparks. Because that's what you gotta do.
I think this LDR stuff is a bunch of bullshit. If you lived in Toronto, let's say you lived on the outskirts of Toronto and the southeast, and then you had another girl in the northwest, right? As far away as you can get, but still in Toronto. would you sit there and talk to them like a goofball for 2 years and then call them a girlfriend and give them money without meeting them? Who would do that? That's called stamp your simp card. Okay.
Stamp your SIMP card.
Yeah. You guys got to remember, a lot of these people don't even want to meet the guy. They just want the money. They just want to, stamp the card. So, and then some of these guys are buying houses for people they never met. I mean, they belong in an institution. Somebody should lock them up before they hurt themselves. Because try to imagine you would buy an American girl. Like, okay, I met a girl. I live in LA, and I met a girl online in Nebraska, and I'm going to buy her a house. I've never met her before, but I'm going to send her hundreds of dollars and buy her a house. And I mean, I might even marry her online, sight unseen. You know what? Normal people who are not on YouTube, when they hear about that, they think those people belong in a mental hospital. I'm not gonna call them some hero. Oh, look, you're in a relationship. Yeah. These people are fucking crazy. They belong in a nut house.
No, it's people fall in love. It's happened both ways, men and women, women and men as well. And there is a lot of, you got to be careful, scams out there and stuff like that. So you do have a lot of true statements because I've heard it and people have experienced it. But yeah, it's not good.
It's possible, but falling in love without meeting somebody face to face is really
falling in love with.
Well, why aren't they? I mean, why are they? Why you just gotta wonder why people are doing it in the first place. Like, why not just? Anyway, I don't want to get into that, but anyway, do yourself a favor, anybody out there. Don't commit to somebody till you met them face to face, and don't send them money, because they probably got 10 other people pledging their love to the same person.
Not all.
Put your SIMP card back in the wallet, and try to be sensible.
Yeah, because people it affects them when they fall in love. When they think it's love, it affects their brain. They can't think straight. It's
if nobody wants them in their own country, well, why would you think somebody across the world would want you? It's just crazy as hell, man. Some of these people are just fucking nuts. A lot of house buying comes from people. Oh yeah, come on, Mickey. I mean, I'm not going to name the guy, but you know who I'm talking about. I know 2 people right now that is on this YouTube thing that bought houses. I know one of them that Honeyco and I both know together that bought 2 houses for the girl. And I met the girl he was buying the houses for, and she was banging every guy in town and had about 15 dudes sending her money. I met her. I stayed in her place. Okay. Don't be a simp. Don't be a super simp beta cuck. Okay. Go and meet the person before you start sending the money.
Yeah.
That's bottom line.
I know that person, Victory.
I know.
Also, is it unwise also to get in a relationship with someone that isn't working or self-sufficient?
No, it's not. This is why Honeyco is a much better candidate than a lot of these people. She's been in Jeddah for 10 years and she has a lot of money saved up. She worked the whole time. She was very motivated to get out of the Philippines. Why would you want to meet somebody? I mean, try to think of this again. Go back to your Toronto way of thinking. If you had a woman that was sitting in her apartment or house for 10 years, just sitting there, collecting a government check, is that like your highest candidate that, yeah, I really want to go rescue someone like that? You wouldn't do it. You'd want someone who had the motivation to do something with their life. I would hope people want that. Is there a place where sex is out of limits? Not when it comes to Filipinas. They're motivated, man. They want to do it. Get her done.
Get her done.
But would you date somebody, Darren, in Toronto that never worked, just sat in the house and watched TV all day? No. Of course you wouldn't. Then why would you do that in the Philippines?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean,
That's what I'm telling guys is like you don't want to, especially because if you start giving, if you're giving money to a Filipino that's with her family, you're giving it to the family, and then they become dependent on it, and it never ends.
that's it. That's it. And then once and they become dependent on it very easily. And if you're not in it for the long haul, then you're going to make it much worse for them when the crash comes. Suddenly the money goes away. But again, philosophically, why are you giving them? They don't need us to rescue them. They've survived for the Spanish occupation, the American occupation, the Japanese occupation. They survived all of it without a bunch of white knights saving them on YouTube. Of course, you feel compassion if you see the situation, but
Mhm.
it's a bad move to try to buy your way into someone's heart. You got to make them really earn it, and you got to make them do something too. It's not just you doing everything and you rescuing them and you sending them money. What are they doing for you? Has to be reciprocity, or you're just kidding yourself.
Mhm.
If it's all one way, believe me, she's talking to lots of other dudes. The person that Honeycomb and I know mutually that bought 2 houses for a girl, that's how I ended up on Honeycomb's show. She said, "This dude's so creepy. Can you come up here and rescue me from this creepy guy?" She sent me that message privately. That's how I ended up on
Did
the
she say I was creepy?
show. It was long before you came in the picture. This was her very first show. I encouraged her to do her first show, and then somebody came up, and this guy was jumping out of his skin. He was so interested, and she's privately messaging me like, "Can you come up here and save me from this guy?" And that's how I ended up on her first show that she ever did.
Right on. Yeah.
But that guy, it's 5 years of sending
Struggle.
$1,000 a month, run the numbers, like $40,000, and bought 2 houses for the girl. And even up to now, he's never met. And that was like 7 or 8 years ago.
Wow.
And that same girl has been with dozens of men since then. And I met that girl myself, and I verified that.
Did the girl scam you?
She's the biggest hose in YouTube history.
Hi, Mike.
That is crazy. Everyone likes to look at it, guys. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's just got to think. Just think. You know,
Right, Joe?
obviously, it's easy money for them. Our American dollars go a long way, so it helps them out a lot. But you know, the same you can get the same stories. You can almost do it. Load. Someone's in the hospital. Whatever. All the same stat
Yeah.
stories.
Don't
Guess
follow the I need a load. My mom's in the hospital. My dog ate my homework. Oh, don't do any of those things. Okay. The real self-respectable, the respectable ones, they're not going to ask you for money. When the money requests come, you just next them, put them in the ignore list, move to the next one. That's why you're probably better off meeting one that's an OFW, like Honeyco, someone that already had the motivation to get out and to work.
Mm.
So I have a lot more respect for Honeyco than I do the one that's just sitting there masturbating on cam for guys.
Honeyco, who bought you the watch?
Oh,
Just of the
one of her many admirers got it for her for sure. She won't say no to a simp who wants to send money, but she doesn't need money. So Honeyco's I happen to know how much money Honeyco has saved. She's done a great job with her money compared to a lot of the girls. She's saved every penny she's made. She could actually retire and live for years and years without having to work because she saved all her money.
Yeah, but a lot of my OFW friends, they send a majority of their money, if not all, back home to help their either sisters go through college or whatever else. It's amazing.
All Honeyco's money has gone into savings for the most part, and so she's kept it all. But if some super simp wants to send her a gold watch or send her a GoPro, she's not going to say no. She'll take it. And then as soon as she turns the camera off, she'll be laughing her ass off how dumb the guy was to send her a gold watch and a GoPro.
What's that? What's that? What's that big E?
No, I'm just saying, like, if somebody walked up to me and gave me a gold watch or gave me a GoPro, I'll take it. Go ahead and
Hey, do you need a GoPro?
yeah, send it over
I
to
don't need
my house and care of Honeyco. Of course, I would take it. I would take anything for free, but in reality, it's not gonna win the day, guys. It's not gonna win the day. You have to make it real. So, and then there's got to be the reciprocity. If the person's not doing this equal amounts back and forth, and you're just kidding yourself. Anyway, hey, I gotta run. I gotta catch a thing. I'm already running late now. So
Don't be late.
Aaron and
Okay,
Honeyco.
thank you, Big E.
Honeyco.
Nice to meet you, Big E.
Pretty. Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, see you in Cebu. See you next year.
All right, see you.
Bye. That's awesome. That was so cool.
Big E is a long-time friend on YouTube.
Yeah, it's good. That's
Mhm.
awesome. It's good hearing some people back, and it's confirming all the different things. He's very extreme. No, 99% are like that. It's like, oh no,
Yeah, Big
Will's like
E.
50%. So I was like, I'm more 50% because there's a lot of good guys as well, and there's a lot of good girls. So I say 50-50. That's the only thing that's different.
You know what? Big E helped my subscriber before. I think he do paid. 1 week I get 1.5. 1.5 subscriber, yes.
What 15 or 1,500?
1,500 in a week.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. So you've been on
Yeah.
YouTube 8 years?
Huh?
You've been on YouTube 8 years?
No. I'm starting YouTube 2018, but
That's good.
2018 started on YouTube. 2020, 19, like that.
That's good.
Mhm.
I started 21, so I'm just a newbie. I'm just a baby.
What was his name? Sorry.
I've only been on.
Keeper offer Big E free speech.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the topic. What's your worst date ever, Darren?
Me.
Yeah.
I've heard of other people. My date was interesting because back when I was younger, I didn't have a lot of money, so I had a used car. So I was meeting some. I won't say the culture, but anyways, this happens a lot in North America. But she wouldn't go out with me because of the car I had. So that was the whole thing. That was the thing. So I went to pick her up and said, it's a used car, you know. So these are cultures that their parents have a lot of money. So that was it. So I don't want that date anyway. So that was my worst date ever. It didn't actually happen. I met the person, but she wouldn't go out because of the car. So that's was my worst date ever. How about you?
About me, um,
It was Biggie. Just kidding, Biggie. Go ahead, Honeyco.
my worst date ever is what my worst? I don't remember.
It was hard for me to think of one, so it was difficult. I was thinking, which one would be mine? So the first one that came to my top of my mind. Was your last date
because
good?
my date is happy, always happy, not worse.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it had to be a worst date. Like some people, some people could be there's no chemistry. That's what Biggie is, that's why when you meet people, it's awkwardness because one person might be people don't know what to say, so it gets awkward because you don't know what to say.
Okay, bye, Billy.
Bye, Billy.
Billy boy, bye bye.
So anybody in the chat want to go? Because we're still waiting for Honeyco to think of one. Because if a date doesn't go smoothly, there's it could be any date that broke off early could be a worse date or something like that.
I just remember that and my worst boyfriend, he came in abroad and then find another. That's the worst thing ever.
What happened?
Find someone. He finds someone online.
Oh, okay, yeah. That happens. That happens.
Love to see us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's that's boyfriends. If they're keep looking, not good. I think online dating is good maybe for some people, but if you find somebody, stick to it. Especially if you have the chemistry, you met them, everything's well. Don't be a fool. Keep looking. I've had
Yeah, looking right. Why your other girlfriends pretending your girlfriends?
I don't know because they want to be the girlfriend, but they're not. So I have to remind them, you're not my girlfriend. You're just a friend.
Also, guys, in the background, you're not girlfriend. Don't pretending your girlfriend.
Okay. So uh,
Find someone online when you're eating and
you
dating.
found someone online when you were eating on a date with them. Oh no, that would not be good. Imagine your person's talking on dating site on a date. That would not be a good date. That would be the worst date for sure. But it's funny because they used to do a lot on TV, like on American TV. Oh, it's fun. It's funny. It's just the personality differences. Some guys are so overly confident, and they think they're the God's gift to women. It's so unattractive to women, and you can see the women's like, "Who is this guy?" And stuff. And then there's the super super shy guys, and maybe the woman's interested, but the guy's so shy, so nervous. So I think it's just be confident, humble but confident, and you should do okay. Right, Mike Wincombe. It took a girl
Another
to
red
the girl
flag
room.
is
Don't
you
ask.
are
It took one girl to other girl's room. Don't ask. What do you mean? Don't ask. That's a perfect question. Was that a threesome? So that's what I want to know. Worst day for me would be the day Bitcoin dropped. But again, it's just money. Yeah, yeah. Well, Mickey, if you don't invest all your money into Bitcoin, you're okay. Just invest a portion, up to 5 to 20% of your portfolio. Who cares if it goes up or down? It's going to go back up, by the way. Another red flag is when you're on a date, just dating out during the date. No, that's a red flag. That's a waving red flag. Yeah. When
Oh, Mickey 404, are you on Bitcoin? You buy Bitcoin?
I got Bitcoin, I'm okay. I got my initial investment out. I invested at 5 grand US. It went up to 62. Sold 6 grand. Still have tons of Bitcoin left, so I'm doing okay.
Oh,
No. Worst date is worst date is you're on a date. Worst date is when you're on a date and the person's on their phone because they're addicted and not focusing on you. That would be a bad first date. Top side chose 32B. Very about date. I'm so glad. Yeah, Sean Tuber is
just to
happily
be.
married. Happily married. So yeah, once you find the love of your life, don't screw it up. And keep working on the relationship as well. Don't ever take it for granted that you're
Darren, keep finding.
no, keep finding. I'm finding subscribers and friends, but just friends. I tell them we're just friends, right? We're just friends.
Yeah, just friend, but don't tell her, I like you, whatever, you know.
Just friends. Everybody keeps
Yeah,
asking you and me, and no one's asked me yet. I tell people, no, Honeycoin are good friends, but everybody goes, I don't know. Just because we're on the same panel co-hosting, no one asks about Jay Mike is married to my co-host. Oh, are you dating Jay Mike? No, I'm not dating Jay Mike. He's married. Same thing. She's single. We're just friends. Look at all the friends I have here. Joe's friend, Mike Winkle's friend, Sean's friend, his wife's friend with me. They're all friends. I remember in a relationship when I needed to buy her underwear, had to look for a size was actually funny. Oh no. Oh, enjoy her underwear. No. Take the girl. That'd be awkward. Yeah, or if you're gonna buy lingerie or underwear, take her underwear, and then you go to the store. It says this size. That's simple. You can't screw it up. If you're gonna do that, so that's the way to do it. You're gonna surprise her. NGL. But if people ask for Joe's size, oh, Honeyco wants ass. Yeah, now that we find out, well,
OMG, Philip Janet, you also want also gossip, huh?
I am born lucky. Yeah, some people are gifted. Congratulations, you're born gifted. But don't. Another thing, people spend too much money trying to look
Philip Janet.
attractive to their boyfriend, but the boyfriend might not stick around. So, if you really don't want to do an operation, don't do it. Don't do it for your boyfriend. Do it for you, not for your boyfriend. 'Cause that boyfriend might be gone later. So yeah. So that's what I.
If you switch someone, do you think your boyfriend and girlfriend?
Sorry.
If you switch, if you switch someone, example, I'm sweet to you, and then someone think, Darren and Haniko, boyfriend and girlfriend.
No, I'm sweet to everybody, so it doesn't matter. It's their problem. Darren always buy underwear one size too small. That's a good suggestion.
Always buy underwear one size.
No, I'm nice to everybody. That's how I am. It's just the way I am. But both the guys and girls, so it doesn't matter. Just because I'm sweet to a girl doesn't mean I'm dating them. Just because we're good friends. Yeah, I'm just blonde and you're blonde and you Joe.
Japanese blood.
No, I'm nice to everybody. I don't call it sweetness or anything, but no, I'm sweet to everybody. Look at all. I'm co-hosting a lot of channels and Blessed Life. We're always joking and funny and telling not dirty jokes, but you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
you're very supportive, Darren.
So yeah, so no, if any like look, Cher's my best friend. Smiley Risa is my best friend. They're all females. J Mike, his guy, my best friend. Jerry Boy was on before you, best friend. So no, but there's only one person you sleep with, and that's the girlfriend. The one you've actually met and slept with, that's the girlfriend. No one else is. That's the true girlfriend, the real girlfriend. So yeah, have some Spanish blood. Darren and some who should wear a 34 actually looks good at 32 dress. Oh, very good. Very good. Yes, contours follows every contour. So that's what I always say. But no, anybody had a bad first date? I've had a friend who
Mm.
who went on a date with a girl. She had is extremely rare, but it turned out to be a lady boy. Surprise! So
They have, they have stored.
be careful of how much you drink. So these 6 socks on my pants for fake banana. No, don't worry about the socks, Philip. True, Darren. I won't take my marriage for granted. Yes, don't take your marriage for granted. Because thing is, always keep that fire burning, communicating, doing interesting things for each other. Keep the romance going. That's when couples sway and drift off and look for excitement otherwise.
Mhm.
That's it. But yeah, I don't know worst dates, but that was interesting. Finding out you're dating a lady boy, it's interesting. What else is interesting?
Did you try, Darren?
Try lady boy?
Mm-hmm.
No, no.
No. You don't like sword fighting?
No, no,
No.
no. I'm on the one team. No, never even had the interest to. I was That's why it's always interesting if you find a girl that's interested in trying out with another girl. I find that fascinating, absolutely fascinating. Ladyboy, anyway. There, there are
Yeah,
people that visit
fighting.
Asia and say they never looked at a ladyboy are all lying. Yeah, if they're everywhere, it's for me. Maybe I'm not good. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Uh, so you never know, though, right? Sword fighting, not into sword fighting, but there is, I assume, a lot of guys, foreigners that are into it. So it's good for them.
Yeah,
And
like Kogis, like little boy.
mm, I don't know. There's so many, and I don't judge. Whatever people want, this is good for them. Yes, sword fighting indeed. Like my cousin's gay, so no problem with that. He's a great guy. Doesn't bother me at all. But not me. Not me. Not interested. Thanks for asking. By the way, did I say I have a girlfriend?
Not interesting with the lady boy.
No, no. No. A date, a last date, she said she liked flowers, so I
Hours
took
and
her to the cemetery. You can take her to the park too. You don't have to go to a cemetery.
That's exciting, Philip.
Gary artistic. I love them as a friend. Yeah, gay people are really good friends. I find gay people, a lot of gay people, not all, but in fashion, hairdressers. Um, they're really fun to party around.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're good, and because there's, they know I'm straight, so there's no big thing, right? So you can go to a party. They're really fun. For sure. But I don't know how many bad dates. Maybe maybe a bad date is uh the I don't know, the date doesn't end the way you want it to. Uh, it all comes down to chemistry. It all comes down to chemistry. Comes down to chemistry. Do you? It's and part of that chemistry isn't just natural, but if guys are nervous or whatever, that dulls it. And if the girls, I don't know. It's just you got to go. Honey,
Hi,
code
Ivy.
just pass it through. Thanks, AV. Mega love shout out. For me, I was very shy when I was young. I'm not shy anymore. That's the
Yeah, if you
difference.
don't have chemistry, why?
And you don't know. Like online long distance, you can see if you have some initial chemistry, which is great. But then when you go to meet them in the Philippines or whatever,
Hi, Sam. Morning, host. Hello, everyone. Hi, Sam.
hi, Sam's Chronicles. That's why you have to meet them in person. And I agree with Victory or Big E.
Mm-hmm.
Is if you're going to the Philippines, be honest with them up front when you're long distance relationship, online dating or anything. Say don't commit. Just say get to know them online, then get to meet them in person, and then meet at least a couple and see what works out. That's it. Good
Yeah,
morning, host.
so meet the person.
She was gone. Another thing, meet them in person as well. There's a lot of fake sometimes, maybe adjusted pictures or something. Everybody's so conscious of their looks that they change their pictures or use a different picture or something like that. So no, that's why you got to meet them in person. Funny is if your friend says he had the worst date of his life and calls for the next day for another date. Well, why not try again? If you're having a bad date, and it's possible, it's up to them. I can't see it being any better than the first date, but it can't be any worse, I guess. So if it was a bad date, so you never know. Well, yeah, I was a very shy boy, so not many dates. Two dates, my wife, and then after that, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote a new song. Change of scenery helps. So no. For me, but online dating in person, of course, is more difficult. That's why Big E was saying as well. People feel more confident online in their basement than going to a bar
Don't
and
simp.
pushing a girl. So, okay. But
OMG, you're very sleepy.
relax. Lack of sleep. It's okay. But I'm relaxed. It's okay. No problem. We're doing good. But that Big E coming up was really good. Let's get on the rest of the topics.
So the next toxic guys or good guys?
Toxic guys, run as fast as you run. You
Just
have a long life. Run, run, run. You don't care. Just run. Don't just run. Don't stay in a toxic relationship because it's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. Yeah, I
Finland
don't think it doesn't
not
work for
work.
most people.
Yeah, though not work.
You're right, Joe. You're actually right. You're very right. But it's not saying it can work for some people, but usually it doesn't work. Be careful the website you are and stuff like that. But toxic or this guy, there are a lot of nice guys out there. A lot of nice guys. So give each other a chance.
You think all the nice guys there in dating site?
They're everywhere. Some of them are. There's some on dating sites. There's some in the Philippines. I learned is just ask a friend if you want to meet someone. Just ask someone if you're there. If you know not meet anybody, ask people. They all know a sister, a friend, or something that's single, and just go and date. That's what I do in the Philippines. But for everybody assumes all guys are jerks or all girls are scam or something. It's not true. There's a lot of, like Joe said, and you guys said 50-50 in everything. 50% of relationship breakup because of adultery and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
there's 50% of the people that you meet online, in person, whatever, are good guys. You just got to find the one that you can talk to, communicate, attraction, and all that stuff. So, uh, Philip Janik, I've been a good boy. I turned down to BJ's in the last 2 weeks from loose women trying to make money. Good for you, Philip. We need to make money. So, how much is it now? How much is it for a BJ? It used to be $20. Do not be intoxication is easy to enter but hard to get out. Need to value your life. Gotta go. Got to go to a good guy. Yes. Hello, Darren Graham Megalo shout out. I'm Darren Dobson. Darren, so you're saying that
Other
Yellow
bride
Brides
is
now
bad.
is a bad site? I have no idea. It doesn't matter. There's some guys that are have money, very busy working. They
Mm,
order mail-in brides. It's understand. It's up to them. I don't see a problem. But you don't know if
no.
it's good chemistry, if it'll last. I don't know. If it's a temporary thing, it's up to them. But I agree with Big E and everybody else is meet them in person because you can talk and chat. You talk to them on a video phone or whatever. Meet them in
Mhm.
person. I don't want to say test drive, but see if there's good chemistry and everything.
Where's Harriet?
Sorry?
Harriet in the chat.
Yeah. And Joe, what, Mickey? Oh, I'm preparing my yummy spaghetti with Santiago and salad. Bon appetit. Oh,
Banana peel.
homeless man, buddy, Harriet. Hi, Harriet. So yeah. So no, no. If toxic, I know people that are stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Start planning your exit. Let people verbalize to people you trust, stuff like that. Start planning your exit. Get out. The longer you stay, the harder it is to get out. Just get out, get out, get out. People aren't going to change if they're bad to begin with. It's toxic. I stayed in
Mm-hmm.
a toxic marriage. Eventually got out. It's cordial, but it gets toxic. It's just going to get more toxic. Habits, 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 habits. A crack rock. Maybe I'd like. I don't know.
Being.
I'm being good. Okay, good. So yeah, toxic. No, everybody wants a good guy, And when you get with a good guy, he turns out to be
Of
toxic.
course, Darren, I like a good guy, not
Yeah,
a
I know.
toxic.
I know. Oh, you want a good guy. Everybody wants a good guy. And they're out there. Trust me, they're out there. So don't worry about it. You'll find. So yeah, okay. That's the next subject because time is flying. So what is your pimp versus simp? Now I know what a pimp is. You shouldn't be pimping out. I know some people do it for money.
Like pick up the girls from bar, I think, or some same
Oh,
like that.
a pimp in U.S. or something like that is a guy that's that's sending customers, what's called Johns, to different girls on the street. So pimping them out. So that's what are on it. But bar girls, people are traveling to Thailand or Philippines or whatever. It's mutual. So now simp, what is a simp? A guy that's really head over heels, that's crazy in love with someone, or something. What do we call a simp? I think that's a simp, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's just overly simps. You got to be careful as well. Girls don't like simps, FYI, or being pimped. Some people change when they reach maturity and realize they have to change. So, yeah, usually at 25, the brain's fully developed by then, so you get a little more mature. Uh, HK hates bar girls, right? I. Why do you hate? Do you hate bar girls?
No,
No, we hate bar girls. If uh, if
of
they
course
do what they
not.
have to do to make money, stuff like that. I think
Totally.
always, buddy. Hopefully, we'll have fun too very soon in the Philippines, Phil. Yeah. Don't worry about Philip. He's okay. I think Philip's winding down. I think he just wants someone to take care of him. That's what he wants. I think he's winding down. Not true, Mickey. Always, buddy. Hopefully, Philippines are fine. Not true, Mickey. What did Mickey say? I don't know. Mickey. No. No, I like all people. That's why people might get. That's why HKs is maybe the girls get confused being nice to them. They feel that I'm their boyfriend because I'm nice. So, but I won't change though. I thought that HK. Okay, no problem, Mickey. So no. Now definitely, and also girls, and I assume girls, but I assume guys as well. They don't like overly. You got to court them. You got to be smart. You got to be over aggressive, going for the woman. It's like infatuated, or head over heels in love with them, and all this is might almost too dangerous because, say for example, you get together, the chemistry is not there, and then the girl wants to date another guy. The guy gets jealous, is over infatuated, and he does something to the other guy. So same thing happens with the girls. Some girls might have not met me yet, but fall in love with me, and then I'm dating another girl, and they'll attack that person, which happens in the shower. So he's told my
The
girlfriend,
jealous
"Oh,
right.
well, keep it confidential. Keep a confidential relationship. I'll just say in a relationship, and my friends will know because we'll be at the same parties or whatever. But no, I'll keep my relationship because I'm worried about other girls that loved me in the past that will attack them. So especially being a
Yeah,
YouTuber,
darling. Stick to one, darling.
exactly. That was J Mike's advice. If you have
Stick
four, you
to
don't have
one if
one.
you don't like
Stick to
headache.
one. But you got to meet that person for sure. I'm the whore who got paid $5 to take the night
But
off. Pimp, and she bought me a Joe Perry edition. That's cool. That's what I was thinking. I was doing as well is if I go there, someone needs money, but they're working. If I had a lot of money, it's just how much is it for the night? They would say whatever it is. They just give them the money and say go home to your family. That's my gift, and send them home to their family. Because some of them
mhm.
are doing it to for their family, for their kids, for food, whatever it is. So yeah. Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand. Then I'll retire. Yeah, I want to retire in the Philippines only part time because Canadian healthcare is too good. So it's 6 months here, 6 months there, but as well as travel. How do you know?
Go
How
to
do you find a good
Filipino
Filipino?
house,
How do you know? Uh, there's a few reasons. Well, obviously, seeing them, so you see how is a good thing. So hopefully, you get to know them better. Introduced by family, friends, stuff like that always helps. Uh, but yeah, but you never know. They might be good at hiding as well. HK didn't Manic okay, call in sick. No, he was here earlier. You missed him. He was at the beginning, but I think he went to eat.
It's the first Mickey show offer.
I think he went to eat. Okay, okay. So that's our next subject. That's good. So Pim or Simp. So okay, got that
Red,
one. I'm just waiting for the ticket. What? Are we,
red.
what?
No, someone's cigar here. That's why I just closed my nose.
Oh, okay. Okay, red flag dating. Ah, okay. What do you mean by red flag dating?
Red flag trip.
I was late today. No problem. Red flag dating. Red flags. Uh,
Here we go, Malak 8.
red. Well, let's cover the basic ones. If you're trying to date someone online, or and they won't video call, it's a red flag. One
Yeah,
that the guys mentioned: if they ask for your money too quickly, that's a red
red.
flag. Um, if they don't pick you up at the airport, that's a red flag. Or if the guy doesn't want to be picked up at the airport, that's a red flag. No, you get 5,000 and get 6,000 back. It's called 5-6 loan. Okay. Red flag is lady or even man asks for money right away. Yes, that's a red flag. Definitely asking for money. Um, red flag for guys that are dating online because of the pandemic. We're just getting through it. It's if they're not willing to video call or give you time at least once a day. It's a red flag that they're dating other people. So it's time. If they don't give you time, that's a red flag that they're in another relationship. If they don't give you the time, everybody has time for an hour in the evening or an hour in the morning, whenever, to talk to someone, especially that. Yes, Phil, 5, 6, and 50. Oh, okay. So they're auto loans. You give out 5,000, pay back 6. That's cool. That's 20%. That's pretty cool. That's fair. Um, what are guys? What are in the chat? What are another red flags?
One
Uh,
girl.
one girl.
If you
One
get beaten,
girl with
that's
the
a red
painted
flag.
Oh,
Darren,
hey, how's it going?
Hi,
yeah,
Mark.
I'm doing okay, man.
Nice to see you, brother.
Yeah, don't fear to show my face. And
No, we're not scared. It's okay. There, Honeyco's getting the heat for me. It's like, you're dating Darren. No, no, no. Not dating. I just have to keep. If she lets me know, I just come. I call those people, say, no, we're not dating. We're friends. Uh,
Yeah,
red.
why?
So
Dating
Mac
soon.
Mac red flags. Mac Mac in dating. What's a red flag?
if she got nuts, then that's
What?
definitely red. Don't ask. Red flags. Now, somebody talk about houses. Yeah,
Oh my
it's a red
goodness.
flag.
Oh my goodness.
If someone asks you about that red flag.
Yeah. You
Yeah, same
shouldn't do
like on YouTube, Darren. Same like on YouTube. You know, the crying, crocodile tears for asking money. That a red flag, right?
that. I guess so.
Mm.
I guess so. It could be. More or less, if they don't do that and they just ask you for money, that's a red flag. But yeah, no. But red flag in dating, well, um,
If you wave it around, is that a red flag?
if you're waiting around, sure. But no,
On YouTube,
women aren't
mga
actually late
comedy
anyway
on
because they're always getting prettied up for you. So I don't consider that too much of a red flag. If they're late,
YouTube.
because that might be the culture as well, especially in the Philippines because there's traffic, and Philippine people are known to be late, so that's okay. Show up for the date. If she never shows up for the date, sure. If she doesn't answer your phone or text messages, like for me, I'm driving, so I can't use the phone. It's a $600 fine here.
Oh,
But
okay, okay, got it.
if they don't answer, red flag is if you give you a wrong phone number. That's not a red flag. That's a big don't want to talk to you anymore.
To my
Uh,
brother. That's a red flag. Yeah, when
I
she's calling. Yeah.
I'm going to the Philippines in January. I thought of going in January, so that's when I'm going to go. So I postponed. But I don't know what the red flags. Honeyco, what are the red flags in dating?
Red flag. Um,
Usually says, "Let's go some."
What's a green flag? Yeah.
I don't know. Then you're good to go. Green flags good to go. Red flags are stay away.
Yeah, I agree. Go.
your
And
red flag if someone asking you money, right?
ask you what?
Asking money, money,
Yeah,
money, money.
yeah. But what are the red
So
flags?
if a guy asks you and say like, "Hey, I like you," and blah blah blah, and talk about his mother, is that a
Yeah,
red
sweet.
flag or
Then after,
trying
These
to?
actually have Dunkin' Donuts. None. Red flags. So let's get some Coca Fuck. Yeah. Well, red flags is yeah. Well, I don't know. Look at their family, and you'll know the person in a sense. Not always true, but if a red flag, if the family's way out there, just be warning. That's a red flag that she might be on that same path. That's would not be good. Ask money. Do not want to work. Don't know how to cook and clean. No video call. Loves to show her body naked. Just get you, then ask for money. Yes. Be careful about it as well. Don't show your body naked on
that we call
YouTube
the
or
show.
in video calls, especially if you don't know them that well. They're gonna record it, and then I've had too many friends get embarrassed. Too many friends embarrassed. Their boyfriend, girlfriend, and then they break up, and then the person gets angry. Not good. You got to really know the person really well. Yeah.
So I gotta ask you. You make all these questions, and damn man, Darren, that- I love him. I love him, man. He's like a bro, and he got this. But what's a
I
red
see.
flag for you?
Red flag for me. Only the
No,
ones
yeah.
for me. I was a little bit too trusting when I was younger. So, but that I've learned from other people in YouTube and in the chat. So I didn't know about the money because I knew they were poor. So when they asked for money, these were Filipino friends that were already married, and they were telling me watch out for this. So they did say watch out. And then I learned from other people about the video calling because a lot of women and guys get scammed. Uh, then I learned about the videos as well. So
Okay,
you want to get
okay. Red
you want to
flag
look too
if
fast.
she asks about money.
No,
Go.
it's
Did you
sweet.
ever ask somebody for money?
I don't ask people for money. I don't need money.
I'm not
I give
talking
I
to
give
you,
away
Darren.
money. I give away money. If they ask
I'm
me,
not.
so I don't
I
ask
don't
them.
Go
know
with.
before.
I'm the guy doing the charity work. So I've done charity work all my life. So I
Love
don't
you
ask.
both.
Even wealthy people, I never ask for money. If they need advice or where to go to make money or whatever, Bitcoin. I've helped someone save a couple of people on Bitcoin investments. Uh, Anything to do with financial services, credit scores, investments into hotel real estates, whatever like that. If they, a lot of wealthy people want to invest money, but they don't give it to me. I just tell them where to go.
New subject. What was the weirdest hotel you ever end up? Like
Hmm,
crazy, like
that's a good question because I'm very picky. I like clean. I'm very clean, and there's some hotels.
Marte.
Well, even well,
They
I just
Darren.
I just wouldn't stay in a dirty hotel. Just wouldn't do it. So I'm very, very picky on clean. There was a lot of bed bugs around the world, so I did reviews on who had bed bugs. So I'm very picky on. I don't want to get bed bugs. So I never stayed in.
Philip, are you crying, Philip?
The only weird hotels in Las Vegas because they're all themed hotels. But I never stayed in them like that.
Hindi, I have visitors. Very bad.
Hey,
Cheers. Yeah, cheers.
hey, is that babe, Bella babe?
Hi, babe. Bella, babe.
It is Bella babe.
Where you go?
Off to work.
Don't say hotel.
You may stop there on the way back, but no, there.
I'm gonna go party.
Oh, you're on a party.
Oh,
Wow.
damn, man.
Hey, is it? You're. Where are you going to party? Restaurant, house, hotel. Where are you going?
Can I hitchhike or? I'd love to
Whoa.
go.
Don't hitchhike.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard too many bad stories, so yeah, that was a
Ano
thing.
na, narinig niyo ako.
Oo.
Bella, says Mickey. Did you read the mail app?
Ara, Oni-chan. Ooh, I lost my voice from Saturday. Oh my God.
Were you doing karaoke
That's
Saturday?
1 week ago. Come on.
There's like a band playing in town, and I went and party, and I was just singing and dancing and screaming.
Good for you. That's awesome. Oh,
Yeah,
hostel's then an apartment. That's awesome. Good for you.
so I'm turning into a man. Hey, how you doing? My name is Rodrigo.
Oh,
Ringo.
Did you pick up a boyfriend,
My
Bella?
name. Sorry.
Did you pick up a boyfriend, Bella?
Oh, I pick up 5 of them.
5 of them. Wow.
And you really got a party going.
That's how I roll, man. They keep me rolling. They hating. You guys are not right.
But you only take one back. I don't know, maybe 2? I don't know.
I think.
Bella's
Take
wild.
me.
So
Take
you never
me.
know.
Take me.
You never know with Bella what she's doing. She's got 5 numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Go through the Rolodex. Good for you.
Is that man late? Whatever.
Yeah. You just enjoy life, Bella.
in the chat.
Is that man late?
No, that's not.
No. He's in the chat for sure. Cheers. Mandalike is
Age your
goodbye.
back, waving the green flag.
Got humor.
Yeah. Philip Janik says, hello, baby. Too much shouting, yeah, right. No, it's in the clubs. Not only you worry about the shouting, there's always screaming with the bands. You got to worry about the hearing. It's freaking loud. Holy smokes! I was at the yacht party. The speakers were so. You walk by the speakers, you're gonna go deaf. So you got to watch what you're hearing. You get headaches and ringing in the ear after. I'm sitting next to dark.
Don't be lost on the wagon.
That's too funny.
Don't resist.
That is too funny. That's all good.
So what's going on, you guys?
Oh, I'm in Amsterdam and it's fucking boring, man. It's hot. It's like tropics here, man. We got a
Amsterdam's hot?
tornado and
God,
You're
my
in
car's
Amsterdam? Amsterdam's cool.
sorry?
Amsterdam's cool. If you're in Amsterdam, that's awesome.
No, it's not cool. I'm telling you, it's hot, man. It's bloody
It's
hot,
a nice.
man.
It's a nice place. I mean,
It's okay. You know, every place where you're born, you grow up, and leave the nest.
What brought you there? Work, I'm assuming, right?
Me? Are you talking to me?
No,
Yeah,
Mac.
yeah. Which
Mac,
party you going?
No, but Bella, it's all work. She's there. She's there in the U.S. for work. That's what brought her one place to the next. Is all work. That's what it's all about, right, Bella?
Right?
Show me the money. Same with the
So
holiday.
God, it's so sunny.
Yeah. Here it's nice in Toronto. It can get high like in 30, but it's at night. It's getting down to 15. It's really nice. 3-star going, 5-star leaving. 3-star going in, 5-star leaving. Mickey wants to ask you, Bella, is 3-star hotel good enough, or only like the 5 stars?
That will do it. That will do it.
Me, I like the 5-star, but the 3 stars are fine. I don't care as long as it's clean. That's all I care about. Is it clean? That's all that matters. Nothing more.
Say what?
5
Sorry.
star.
Are you okay with a 3-star, or are you only 5-star hotel? 5-star. Oh, Vicky. You got to be a sugar daddy. I like 5-star too, but I'll stay 3-star. No problem.
5. Always 5.
When I travel business, the client's paying. It's always 5-star, but I'll bring my girl a 3-star. She'll give 3-star, then she's a keeper. You're too expensive for me, Bella.
Don't ask.
It is what it is, you know. You have to be expensive. If they can afford it, then they can keep you.
There you go.
Dumb.
I'm for sure I'm a keeper.
Mickey says, "Damn, expensive."
That's right.
Philip Janik says, "Come to Jason's pub. He'll buy you a Diet Pepsi."
Yes, man.
Bella,
I
you have a
feel
lot
to
of
being
ground.
wrong. I'm still curious. Which party?
Mac wants to know the party. Wants to hear more.
It has to be like a hotel, like Cosmopolitan from Las Vegas Hotel.
Okay, Las Vegas. Yeah. I think that.
The Cosmopolitan Hotel. It has to be something like that.
Yeah, Cosmo's good. There's a lot of good hotels, and you don't have to worry about Las Vegas. There's so many good hotels. There's for sure what is it? Let me see. There's Encore Hotel, Wynn Hotel,
For
Bellagio.
Bellagio. I stayed the last time I went to Las Vegas. I stayed in Cosmopolitan, overlooking the Bellagio, the Paris, the Strip.
Yeah, anything on the strip, they're all pretty good. It's
I've
hard
been
not to
in
find a good
Vegas
hotel.
one time, but it was a holiday, like 2 weeks. I always wonder why casinos ain't got like a clock. Anyway, any hotel will do.
It is crazy expensive. Las Vegas is expensive because they used to charge for parking, and then there's these daily room taxes or something they were adding on. It's crazy. I don't know what. It was crazy. But it's okay. I love her anyways. Okay, Mickey says it's okay. He loves you anyways.
Cheers, Mickey.
All that glistens isn't gold, Shakespeare. There it is. Maddox in the chat, babe. You want to say anything to Maddox? Hey, he's in the chat. She waves at you.
What's up? What's poppin' tonight, y'all? It's time to party. Oh my God, my voice is horrible.
I'm always curious.
For 3 days.
I want to know, Bella, babe, how much does it cost to have have a girl like you? How much would it cost a guy? You're gonna.
Uh, it's a matter of fear. I'm not that expensive, you guys. I'm just messing with you. Super cheap
Now Philip Janik is going all in. He's got the hostel upper bunk. You in?
or out.
Hey, she's in, Philip. You're good. But just
Yes,
one.
I gotta go, man. I gotta charge something.
You got it,
Yes,
Mac.
I'll
Thanks
be
for
in the
coming on.
chat. I'll be in the chat.
No
Come back
problem.
later.
Sorry,
Charge.
can I go? Can I go first? Come on, you let me go first.
Too slow, Bella.
Oh yeah. Thank you, sir.
Look at all the tats. Nice tats.
It's like just give them a good smile and a wink. Oh yeah.
Ah,
That's how it works.
yeah.
Yup.
Flirt. Bella
Oh,
Babe's a flirt.
oh yeah.
Good for
You
you.
gotta do what you gotta do in life, man. Come on.
I think that's cool.
You gotta do what you gotta do in life.
If you're gonna live your life, enjoy it.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, there she goes. She'll come back. Okay, you're the host, Bella. You can't go now.
Hello, hello.
Do you have a YouTube channel too, Bella?
Yeah, I do. You know that.
What's your channel? I think I'm subscribed to it.
Oh my God, you subscribed to me already.
Okay. I haven't seen any live streams yet.
No,
There she is.
I've been so busy. My God, I'm like full time, and then uh it's just so busy. I'm a busy girl now, unlike before
That's
that I
good.
just stay
I
like
know you
busy.
busy.
That means you're making money. If you're busy working, you're making money. So that's good. So you can buy me a house
Gotta,
in the Philippines.
I gotta.
Just one.
I'm building a house in the Philippines, but I stopped because I'm broke. I need a
Oh
sugar
no.
daddy.
Oh
I
no.
don't need sugar daddy.
I need a sugar daddy. Yeah, so they see that. Oh yeah, nice ass. Make it work. Work, 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 work. I'm talking shit, man.
Put it out there, Bella. Don't hold back, Bella. Let it
I
all
Sugar.
know.
I don't need sugar daddy.
Sugar daddy.
out. Why not, baby?
Hey, daddy.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's right, man. Okay.
Sugar.
Oh, Mickey, yes, I know. You've been a member in my channel for almost a year now. You are so awesome, Mickey. Thank you. You're the only one member. You're special.
Membership
You're
has its
so
privileges.
special. When I go on vacation, aren't you in Florida? If you're in, I think you're in Florida. Mickey is from Florida, isn't he?
No idea. Mickey,
Yeah.
are you in Florida?
In Denmark.
Since you're a member, she'll collab on
Yeah.
vacation.
Yeah.
Mickey's declaration.
Mickey. Model 8. Who was the other guy earlier? Sino yung isa kanina?
Mac.
Okay. Sino? Si Big
The
E
other,
yun. Si Big E. Si
huh?
Big E yun. Si Big E.
Oh,
He's in
You know
Denmark.
him, right?
You gotta do vacation. You gotta do a vacation in
You
Denmark.
know that person,
I
right?
didn't Denmark. Hi, I have a friend in Denmark. Her name is Maria. Maria. She's a cook. She's a chef or a cook in Denmark. I don't know where she's in Denmark. When I went to Germany, what 3 years ago, I was gonna meet her, but I didn't have the chance because I only stayed there for 10 days.
Ah,
Yeah, so
that would be awesome.
I know, right?
I like Germany. Germany's very cool. I've
I
been to
wanna go
France,
to
Germany.
I wanna go to New Zealand.
New Zealand's on my bucket list.
You
And
meet Steve Anderson,
Oh,
Bella.
Steve Anderson from New Zealand, isn't he? Oh my God. I have a friend. Oy, bakla, I have a friend in New Zealand. She's Ilocano too. Taga Isabela din.
Ah, I thought you
Oh,
meet Steve Anderson.
no. Steve Anderson, I don't know if he likes me.
OMG, Bella, he's crazy.
Then I eligible. Manol 8. Bella, that sounds perfect. I need one to make food. All she has to do is make food, nothing else. Nothing else? That's it? No boom boom? Ay, ay, ay. It has to have boom boom and then food. No, food first and then boom boom. Ay, ay, ay. Mickey, you have to, put that description really good. Make food and then boom boom and that's it.
That's right.
Do you want me to teach you, Manal? Ay, Manal 8. Mickey, do you want me to teach you, Mickey? Ay, 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 caramba. Come on. Gotta be real in this world, man. You need a mate, man. Ay, ay, ay. Everybody's laughing.
It's so cute. You actually Bella say what everybody's thinking, which is
Look,
good.
exactly. Manual 8, like, Manual 8, you have to be like, you want food? Look back at it. I want to look back at it. Oh my God. Get it. I'm such a bad girl, you guys. I'm sorry. This is me. If you accept who I am, then good. If not, then bye.
It's okay. She just needs the food and the boom boom. That's it. That's
Yeah,
all.
that's it. Oh my goodness. Life is perfect if you have food and boom boom.
Everybody's happy.
Exactly. And he needs to eat. Yeah, you gotta feed him.
You need energy.
Yes.
You burn off that energy.
Oh my God. Bad girl noted. Oh well, hey. I can be a bad girl. I can be a good girl. I can be the
Really?
crazy, bad, wild. What else can you?
As long as you feed her, she's good. She'll be.
Enjoy life. My goodness.
She'll put on the nurse's
May
uniform,
camera po.
leather, whatever you want.
Of course, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the prettiest of them all? Who's the craziest of them all? Hey, you
While
crazy bitch, but you fuck so good. I'm just kidding. Oh my God. I need a drink.
Yeah, just had a Coca
to
Cola.
drink Coca-Cola.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm drinking a Coca-Cola plus whiskey, and I'm good to go.
Oh, don't do that while you're driving, though.
I'm not. I
Si ay bakla.
why?
Bella, if a girl asked you out, would you go out with her?
Of course, I'm into that shit too. If
I
I'm closer to if I'm closer to Haniko, I'ma do her real good, like she'll never forget. Paano naman naiintindihan? Oh. Burnt hotdog. I don't like burnt hotdog.
See, Honeycomb? Even though she's his expert at hot dog, give it a try.
I don't like burnt hotdog.
A
It's
bur-
not. I don't like burnt hotdog. It's kind of like they said. The saying they said, when you go black, you never go back. Oh yeah, I will never go back.
really?
Like
Okay.
ganun ba kalaki?
Nope,
Ganun?
nope. It doesn't matter how big it is if it burnt. Oh no, no good.
You don't like
Tattoo. Yeah, I'm dirty, I'm wild, I'm crazy, I'm whatever.
It's, I
But
like.
it's
Oh, I love it. That's too cool.
okay.
Every girl should try it. Hi, Mega Love.
I think I can Darren.
All right, for sale, you guys, $10 each. It starts at $10, $10.
$10.
It starts at $10, $10.
$10.
Just,
That's a 5-star girl. $10.
$10. It start at $10, guys. $10. It start bidding at $10. Press one if you want. If you wanna go up to $20, $20. Press two for $40. Oh my god, I can't take this.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Oh my goodness. Where is Shelby at? Shelby, hurry up. I'm waiting here. She said meet you up at 6:30. It's 6:30 already.
Oh, MG. It's 7:30 in Toronto. So you're one time zone over.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bella, so
Oh,
how much
thank
is
you,
too
Mac
much for
Mac.
you?
Thank
How
you.
much
Thank
is
you,
too
Mama,
much?
for $3.
Two girls, two guys? My goodness. That's not enough.
Ano na yan? For some?
That
That's
would
not
be.
enough. No?
Does YT even allow auctions like this? I don't know. You could always try.
Mark,
Why
Mark,
don't you
Mark,
just
Mark,
accept
just
right
spit on
there?
you. $3 went up to $13, guys. Come on, come on. It went up to $13, guys, plus less tax. They're gonna cut off the tax, so you gotta bid more upper than that. He got a shiny head, no hair. Ooh, I like that.
It's
Without holdings, Bella.
blinding. It's blinding.
Blind date. Have you ever been to a blind date?
I've
I've
seen.
never been to a blind date.
Yeah, once I
Do
was
you
during
have to be,
my
do you have to be
high
blind to
school
go on a blind?
graduation. High school
Do you have to,
graduation date.
do you have to be blind to go on a blind date?
No, no, you don't have to be blind. Oh, there she goes.
Wala.
Mega
Where she
shout
go?
out. Yeah, she's wa.
Okay. Wala.
Jeff online too. Yeah, she's great, eh?
Yeah.
She's so real. Bella, so funny.
Ay, nako. I love her. You love her, Makmak?
Okay, okay, connect. We got something going on. Yeah, she's great. Yeah, yeah, she's so funny.
Yeah, $10. $10, Darren.
What a deal! $10. I don't pay. So I'll buy food, but I'm already dating someone, so I'm good. Thank you. she's she's too wild for me. She'd be a fine person I would hang out, and we'd get if I was single, we'd go looking for dates at a place. Then she could be a not a wing man, but a wing partner kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That she'd be a good person to hang out at a party because she's so fun. And then I would pimp her out. It's like, well, $10. Is that it? Let's try for 20.
At least you don't go to boring girls.
Nah, no, it's people. I don't know. Maybe some girls are so outgoing. It doesn't matter to me. It all comes down to personality, stuff like that. I don't, boring. I don't like boring, but I don't like overly crazy either. So
No,
somewhere
Darren, boring
crazy,
in the
somewhere
boring in
between boring and crazy. And
boring in the bed. You know what I mean?
no, oh, boring in the bed. Well,
Mhm.
well, I'm looking for a long term, right? So I guess you
Where
can.
is that? I what number?
Internet monsters, make a love shout out. Worst date was I got a number from a hooker at a bar. Called her, set up a date. Sent her a fat ugly friend. It was nice. I passed the test. She showed up later. Really? Wow. That's cool.
Susan haircut, ugly friend.
One thing is always treat everybody with respect. You know. Ooh, ooh.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey,
Love
Bella,
you.
babe. Thanks for coming by. You were awesome. Very cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have dinner soon too. I got to go live in 2 hours.
Haircut friend.
Da, 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 da. Let's see.
Take care, bakla.
Uh,
Hunting. Good hunting.
oh,
um, Yamak. I'm playing.
another successful stream.
Yeah, with Big E. Big E in Cebu.
Yeah, where is he? Is he going to Cebu? I know he's going from Singapore.
Yeah, going in Cebu from Singapore work, going to Philippines and
He's gonna live
going.
there. He's gonna live in Cebu.
Yeah.
Because when I go in, I'll try and get together with him for dinner or something. When I'm in Cebu, we're gonna be doing charity work there. So with Rennie OC. So
He do for work. I think work.
well, you have to work. I don't mind working. We're all have to do something.
You work also.
Oppo.
Yes.
Journalist. Journalist. Da, da, da.
Journalist.
There's nothing wrong with working. Mm. Working is good.
Yes,
I
working
think
is good to make money, you know. Not begging money on YouTube, right?
yeah, it's a balance. Balance. YouTube is for fun, make a little extra income as well.
Yeah, someone using YouTube to crying here, cry crocodile tears
Mm. If you're
to
crying,
asking money,
get expert help.
you know,
I went out with a deaf
talking
lesbian. That's cool. You end up,
talking the bills, whatever, for money. That sucks.
yeah, everybody's in a different position for sure.
Remember what Big E said?
Yes, I remember a lot. Makes all sense.
I know that person. I know that person. What he talking?
Oh, I know. That's so interesting.
Yeah, I know that person. I know who send money.
Yeah. I had lots of my friends. We all super chat people, but people that need it. So it's people I trust. There's so much need there because I want to do charity work, but I don't want to. I want to go to the right people. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what it's all about. Yeah, for
Kind
sure.
of Western language. Mm.
Yeah, it's good that most people speak English in the Philippines. So that helps. That helps, I tell you. A big benefit.
Then what time are you live? It's going soon.
Two
Or
hours.
20 minutes.
You
Not
want to
two
go?
hours, Darren. 3 hours.
You want to go in 20 minutes? Off in 20 minutes. So far, I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Okay. Oh, my belly is full. I am back. So what time are you live, HK? So 20 more minutes, Joe.
24 minutes. 20.
20, 20. Because it's 2:40, 2 hours and 40 minutes. So she's going for a 3 hour one. which is cool. Maybe I should grab something to eat while I'm there, because I'll eat while I'm kill two birds with one stone. Don't go anywhere. Ask me a question while I'm getting something from the kitchen. Gotta figure out what I want. Can you still hear me? You still hear?
Oh, where you go?
Just gonna grab something to eat. Ooh.
Grab some eat, then turn off the camera.
Yeah, just I will be back. I'm just going to the kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. All right.
Oppo. I just
Oppo.
I got home from shopping, then I came live, so really haven't had anything to eat. So just a snack, but let me just grab some. Let's see what else. Ask me something. What's the next topic? Surprise.
Oppo.
What's the next topic? Oh, muffins. I got these nice muffins. Like
Ay, nako. You don't like big bug. Mickey for Oppo. Darren don't like
what?
bed bugs.
What? Did you just try to sell me for $10? That's Bella. I'm not for sale. I have a girlfriend. Not for sale. No, not for sale.
I'm hungry also. My goodness.
Okay. But hey,
I'm John.
we can hook up with Bella starting at 10 bucks.
Thank you, Mac, for the $5. I five. That
Mac,
$5.
that's awesome. Thanks, Mac. So Bella's starting at $10. Good deal.
No, we starting $10 of you.
What?
$10.
That's what I said. $10. $10. That's a good deal. She's so funny.
What's that?
There you go. You got Joe says see you tomorrow. Home by 5. $10.
$10.
Bed bugs. Definitely not bed bugs. No. Not allowed. I don't like bed bugs. No bed bugs allowed. I'm terrified.
Okay, so bye-bye.
Duran, wait 20 minutes more. Your belly warm will not get hungry. Okay, good. I gotta have a snack.
Darren, wait 20 minutes where you belly warm. We're not hungry at all. What you eating?
Blueberry muffins.
Give me. Give me. I'm hungry also.
Put your mouth up.
Diba share is sharing?
Caring is sharing.
Sharing. Aray.
That's cool. Big E was funny.
Yeah. He's my long time friend on YouTube.
Yeah. He's very funny.
Other day, 2 days ago, he talking about gossiping on YouTube because too many people gossiping with him like that, you know.
Don't gossip, guys. Leave people's private lives alone. Don't gossip. And they're pissing.
Buang ka.
Hey, Mickey, I'm not going to bed yet. Just silly and felt.
1:30. Oh my God. Hello, July.
Sleep stream. I find sleep streams so funny. People actually.
I try once, Darren. I try once.
Did you snore?
Sleep stream. I try once before I'm started on YouTube. I do. And then, you know who watching me? Big E.
Who?
Big E. The victory.
Oh, he was watching a sleep stream.
Yeah.
That's funny. Was was he talking? Well, he couldn't talk. He could type something in the chat, but he'd be sleeping. No, that's funny. No, it'd be interesting to see what you look like when you're sleeping. But I've seen other people fall asleep.
Yeah, just remember I have two people watching me in my stream and then Big E, the number one.
That's funny. Was it for watch hours? What was the purpose?
Yeah, I have I mean only 100 subscriber before.
Oh wow! So you were doing it for watch hours, I guess. She's not going to get many
Mm-hmm.
subscribers. Mackie wants Mac wants okay new topic pajama versus lingerie. That's easy lingerie. Next, but for the woman might want pajamas. The Filipino might want pajamas because they're more comfortable.
I don't I don't wear pajamas. It's hot.
What do you wear?
I like it's sleeveless
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
then short.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in the Philippines wears.
Or the 90s.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm fine. But the
90s,
Filipino,
the 61, yeah.
what do Filipino wear going to bed bottoms? Do they wear just shorts or what? Or underwear? What do you wear?
Challenge them. It rice band.
You have a sleeveless here, but what do you wear below to bed? What do you wear below, Haniko?
Hmm?
Sleeveless. I know you guys wear sleeveless to bed.
Yeah, sleeveless.
What about the bottoms? What bottoms do you wear?
Sleeveless or 90s.
But for bottoms, do you wear just underwear to bed?
Yeah, underwear.
That's what I thought.
It's sexy, right?
Because you got to stay cool, more comfortable. T-shirt and hot pants. Ooh, t-shirts like for me. I don't wear a t-shirt. In my house, I have heating and air conditioning, so I don't wear.
So you sleep without all?
No, I'll sleep with underwear because I have kids. I prefer to sleep naked, but I have kids, so I can't. Yeah, t-shirt
Okay.
there look better than a bull.
Flight, Vietnam, August 29. Oh,
Yeah, polo shirts. No, I like t-shirts, more comfortable, especially when it's sunny because you get a sunburn. You need something light. So sometimes I like to wear long light shirts. What's the t-shirt that Filipinos wear? It's a cream colored t-shirt.
what's that?
Yes, Barangay. It starts with a B, I think. It's a traditional shirt that Filipino wear.
I don't know. Rating is yes.
I'll find out. Ah, it's on the invitation. I'll find out for you.
Google it.
I,
I don't
I took
know.
a picture of the invitation. Hello.
Halo-halo. Oh, I
Yeah.
like halo.
Yeah, so that was yesterday. Okay. Camera, because I took a picture of the invitation and it had it on it, what it was called. Here it is. Okay.
What country?
Okay.
So what they call?
Barong. Barong attire. Barong. Barong.
Ah,
Barong.
okay. It's a barong Tagalog, darling.
Opo. So let me see if I can get one of the guys here who took a picture. So it's the right T-shirt, the cream colored shirt the guys wear.
Yeah, it's a barong Tagalog.
Yeah, barang.
Mhm.
So there's so many guys that wear it. Yeah,
Barong Tagalog.
there it is. Barang. The guy at the far left. This is tradition.
Yeah. That's a formal attire in the Philippines.
Yeah. So I'll try and look for that because it looks like it's long sleeves. So that'd be good. That would be cool. There's lots of Filipinos, over 250,000 here, so it's good.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Okay, 9 minutes, Darren.
9 minutes, 8 minutes. We're getting there.
9 minutes. I sleep. OMG.
I sleep naked. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with sleeping naked.
Yeah, I tried once without anything. It's good.
Yeah, it's good because you have covers. But oh, okay. Bench brand. Okay, got it, Joe.
Bench strength.
Yeah, I have so many Filipino friends. It's all good. I have a Filipino heart.
Uh-huh.
Zoop, zoop, zoop. These are addictive.
So any suggest what's that?
Veggie straws.
Any suggest what the topic tomorrow?
I don't know what it is, but she always picks something. That's good.
Yeah, I picked something very special, Darren. And then Biggie, wow, honey ko, you shot.
Wow.
Big, Big is shocking about my topic because some Filipinos not talking about this like that.
Well, it's because you have a lot of Americans that are willing to. Doesn't matter. And Joe too. Joe's willing to chip in.
Especially in the summertime.
Well, that's how you think, Joe. You don't have to get me one. I'll pay for it. Just tell me where to go. But
Yeah,
maybe
maybe
an
you
island, so many.
can
I'm surrounded by seawater. Miss it a lot. No salt water in Canada. No, but there is salt water if you go to the coast, like the East Coast, Joe. The East Coast or the West Coast, you get salt water.
Darren, you met already Joe in person?
Yeah, yeah. She went to
Mhm.
an event.
Mhm.
Anybody in Toronto, they meet.
Add me
Gotta
on
meet
my Facebook,
around.
Joe. Honeycomb.
Sorry.
Give give to Joe my Facebook.
Okay. Got no problem.
No problem. Problem.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
Approved.
take some very special topic tomorrow. So the guys crazy in the chat.
Joe helps foreign students come to Canada and to
Yeah.
go to colleges.
Night swimming is the best for couple of the weeks, huh?
Mm, mm. Oh yeah, night swimming is good. Absolutely, skinny dipping. Call it skinny dipping.
Joe, I have two piece and then one piece.
I want to see pictures. PM.
No, this one, no, this one, Darren, no.
You saw a picture in your background. You with the bathing suits on.
This one.
We're
That
just-
one, Darren.
Those are addictive. Okay.
Sleep in the car.
Okay,
Uh,
it's PM. It's PM me. Well, yeah.
topic, friends, kids.
I'll pay.
How about this one, Darren?
See, that's a safe one. Talking about swimsuits, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Topic: French kiss and your tick. Yeah, that's a good idea. Sure, why not? Joe, like the idea for swimming. Yeah, night swimming is best for a couple. Sleep straight in the car naked. Uh, it's amazing. Anywhere you got to be careful where you're sleeping in your car. Sometimes there's time limits, or overnight, or we're sleeping in the park. They don't allow. It's really you're like 12-hour drive from where I'm at in India. Oh, cool, Philip. We're both in Toronto, Philip. Come vacation. We'll collab. That'd be super cool.
This one, Darren, no. In my background.
Oh, okay, yeah. Coming out of the pool. Yeah, that's a two piece.
Two piece.
Bikini. Diner for
Two
all the
piece, two
way.
piece. Background.
No piece for night swimming. That's true.
Oh,
And
you know
then,
this one, Darren?
yeah, I remember that.
Uh, yeah, yes, the other day, Yad's talking about uncut in cut. Just laughing in the chat.
uh, now I'm curious to see what topics you pick. Because they're always good.
Yeah, because if you have a topic and then people come in your stream and then join on the chat.
Yeah. And you got to think of topics that you can, not just quick answers, but different answers.
Mm-hmm.
You opened in Canada once, Windsor, probably casino. Never talking. Not shy in the night. No, but of course at nighttime, if there's no light around, that'd be a bummer too. So you want to see your partner. That's super awesome.
Don't keep looking, Darren.
What?
Nothing. Public, yeah, public. Basically.
We did it. Congratulations on another stream. Commented on your video. Okay. Okay. We did it again. We successfully conquered not a 2-hour live stream, but a 3-hour live stream. Sunny goes way past her bedtime.
What topic, Mickey, for offer?
Huh?
Mickey, for offer, it's key. You should have one day wait where the chat picked up.
Mickey is strictly for teddy bear. That's actually a good idea, Mickey. Why not?
Oh, Mickey, for offer is cute.
I think it's a good idea. Allow people in the chat to pick a topic. I think that's a good idea.
5 a.m. open chat.
She's doing the finger again.
Pick topic. Where the chat pick topic.
5 a.m. open chat. Depends where you are in the world. 5 a.m. is sleeping.
AM, Darren, I don't think. Ano ba yun? Miss Slow, Mickey, for offer. Can you explain about this, Darren?
Sorry?
This one, Mickey, for offer comment.
You should have one more day a week where the chat. Yes, I know. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. You can either have it open and then you guys just pick it. I think that'd be great.
It's 5 a.m.
I'm going to plug in my phone.
It's low.
My phone is getting low. So you got your top topics picked up for tomorrow?
I want crazy topic tomorrow because, I picked the crazy one.
I'll leave it in your capable hands. I'm sure you're going to pick a crazy topic.
No, earn banana chat.
I don't think you'll have a problem picking crazy topics.
Oh no, I'm very. I'm not talking 6 topic on the chat. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Hi guys.
Okay, 3 hours. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Darren.
I'm going to my next happy gong gong. Off I go. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for the super chats, your participation.
Okay.
For being here. You guys are all cool. So God bless. We will see you guys tomorrow on HK. Where is it? There it is.
Bye-bye.
Bye. God bless, guys. Thank you, Honeyco. God bless. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Philip. Mac, Mickey. Thank you very much. Bye, Victory.
Bye-bye, guys. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, Sean William. Bye-bye. Ingat po. Magandang gabi.